What up? What up? What up? What's up, man? It's your boy Big Tight coming back through here one more again. I got my boy Hub back in here with me, man. About to get ready to break down some of these sports from some of this good old sports. What's going on, man? The situation with Myles Garrett requesting a trade, the Rams shopping. What up with you? Break forever, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Good morning. Good morning.
Happy Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Myles Garrett requesting a trade and the Rams shopping around Cooper Kupp, man, and then we're gonna get into this Eagles Chiefs game, man. We're gonna break down the first Super Bowl matchup that they had, y'all, and break that down when the Chiefs won a close game. What was it, 38-35 they won? But we're gonna get into detail with that, y'all. We're gonna break that game down, break the plays down. We're gonna laugh, have a good time. So we're gonna jump right into it, y'all. No chase. We ain't putting no ice in the chaser this morning. Break forever. We going straight to the head with it. No chase.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. Let's run.
Yeah, but let's get right into it, huh? So, what you think about this with Myles Garrett requesting the trade, man?
I think that probably been. I think me personally. I think Myles Garrett been one out of Cleveland. Probably because you look at it, man. The man been dominating, and I think at the end of the day, our last couple of shows been talking about championships, want to become a champion, and I just think Myles Garrett to the point, man. He want to, with him dominating and having the season that he having, and not finishing, not going to the playoff. I think that's taking a toll on him. And then you got to think about it too, man. He's he's in his prime, but he don't have that many years probably to dominate like he's doing now. So I think he wanted to experience that Super Bowl. He wanted not just Super Bowl, just a chance to experience playoff atmosphere. Because again, man, I think Cleveland Browns, I thought they were heading in the right direction. Probably a couple years back when they signed the receiver. When they had Watson, then they had my guy at receiver from LSU, man.
Could that go down as one of the baddest trades in the history of the NFL, the Deshaun Watson trade?
Oh yes, I think that yes it is. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's going to go down as one of the worst trades. Because again, man, Deshaun Watson, man, I ain't know Deshaun Watson gonna take a turn like this, man. For him coming to the league, going to Houston, becoming that elite status, and then falling down to where he's at now. I mean, I know injuries plays a part in that, man. But then my thing is, he just ain't Deshaun Watson, man. Just even watching him play,
he don't even look the same.
He don't even look the same. He don't even look. Some players have injuries and they come back and like Adrian Peterson, man, came back, still was a baller. You had a couple more guys, but Deshaun Watson coming back, man, he's just looking like I said, that massage. I don't know what kind of massage he was getting. I think some of that massage. I think the massage must touch something out of him, man.
Hey, they rubbed all the talent out of him.
They rubbed all the talent out of him.
Rubbed all the athletic ability right on out of him.
And I think the Cleveland Brown, man, even with Cleveland signing him to that guarantee, man, that was too much. That was a lot.
His contract was fully guaranteed, wasn't it? Or
his contract probably 95. I think it was 90-95% guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost fully guaranteed. So, and it's nothing they can do with just swallow that pill, man, and keep on going, because then Myles Garrett won out. So then you got to think about, do Nick Chubb want to be there?
Right.
So Nick Chubb coming from, I mean, these guys at the end, like we said.
Then what's the cornerback they got? They got a cornerback that's good.
They got a cornerback from with my guy from Ohio State. Man, he a top cornerback too.
I forgot his name.
Top cornerback, matter of fact.
Because they ain't gonna be able to build that team like that, man. With
man,
with all that money they owe Deshaun Watson, man.
Oh no, that right there, signing him to that much money. Oh man, they're gonna take a hit and they're gonna put them back. They're gonna set them back for a while.
Right.
So, and Deshaun Watson just want out of there. He don't even want to be a part of it. And I know he have I think 2 more years left on his contract. He signed a pretty good contract, but I think he had 2 more years left on it. But man, that man want to go. And then they talking about they gonna put the franchise tag on him for another. I think they can put the franchise. They can give him up to 3 franchise tags. That man not finna hear that. I think he's gonna do.
Well,
Just gonna sit out.
The owner say he don't want to trade him. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this with Adam Scheffler and Pat McAfee talking about it, man.
Hey, that cornerback Denzel Ward for Ohio State.
That's it. Yeah.
Denzel Ward.
That's him. They got to pay him soon if they ain't already paid him.
Oh man, he's not gonna. Hey, I'm telling you, Cleveland, the way the direction Cleveland Browns going in is not looking good. It's not looking good. They on their way to a dead end.
Right.
They finna go into a dead end.
I'm gonna play this video right quick with Pat McAfee, Adam Scheffler reporting it about the trade.
All right.
They're gonna talk about the different teams with the salary cap that could sign them also. Hold on 1 second. Here we go.
You look awesome. Thank you for joining us. Massive morning here. We thought the trade between Luka, AD, and then Utah getting sprinkled in there would be the biggest conversation. It certainly still is. But Myles Garrett, perennial All-Pro, Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year, wanting to be traded with 2 non-guaranteed years left on his contract, just 1 week removed from the general manager saying they aren't listening to any trade offers for him. How did we get here? And is he only going to contenders, or is he going to other buildings that have money and potentially a better vision than Cleveland Browns?
If he's going again, because we have a team here in the Cleveland Browns. I know we get swept up in the moment. We've got this defensive player of the year requesting a trade out of Cleveland, and this is not a surprise to the Browns. The Browns knew about his unhappiness. I think they've asked around, they've prepared for it. They've gotten some opinions about how to best handle this situation, knowing that it could be coming. And I think that they are dug in and entrenched in their stance that they're not going to trade Myles Garrett. That's not the kind of player you move on from. You're talking about arguably the best defensive player in the league, 29 years old. That's a player that helps you win a Super Bowl, and that's what the Browns want to try to do. So Garrett and the GM, Andrew Berry, even has told reporters that he doesn't care if he's offered 2 number ones, he's not trading Myles Garrett. Now, what we have that changes the equation some potentially is we've got Myles Garrett now going public with the statement and the idea that he does want out of Cleveland. He wants to play on a team where he believes he's got a chance to win a Super Bowl, which obviously he doesn't feel like is the case in Cleveland. So the Browns, if they trade him, there's acceleration on his contract to the tune of about $35 or so million. They're already over the cap. To trade him becomes.
So they got a good view of his contract right there, y'all.
Yeah.
That's a good view of his contract. 2025. 19.8 million, but none of it is guaranteed. All of it is non-guaranteed.
So that means he got and people got to understand too the NFL contracts, man. That probably includes so many incentives. Like he had to have so many sacks. He had to have probably so many tackles for loss. He had to have show the training camps, be attentive. So that right there, man, that's really not guaranteed. And then another thing too, man, when the player makes up in his mind they want out, it's over. Right. It's over. It's really like a relationship, man. Like they said, when a woman's fed up, hey man, she finna go. She ain't got time for to be talking, negotiating. We finna reconsider now. This man, Myles Garrett is a top tier, is a generational talent, and you have a guy like that. And then another thing too, the key word that Adam Scheffler just said. You trying to keep this man talking about a Super Bowl run? The Cleveland Browns is not going to be in a Super Bowl run in the next 5 years anyway.
Right.
They're a long way from even thinking about a playoff. Like I said again, they're in the AOC, man. People got to understand. And like I said to my football world out there, look at the AOC. Look at the talent, the teams they're going against. You just named them tight the other day. The quarterback.
Yeah,
he's going against those teams, man.
Yeah, quarterback stacked in the LC.
They
all of them young, Hub. All of them young.
All of them young. This man here is 29. He's in his prime. So he's trying to get on the team to even chase a playoff run, to even get to a Super Bowl, to experience that. And the Cleveland Browns is nowhere, man. They're not even in sight right now. They're not even in sight. And I think and I think he may have been his mind. I think he's going to hold out. He's going to hold out. So you're going to have the event. Now, what Adam Schefter did say, the owner, some teams were saying they'll give up 2 first-round draft picks. The Cleveland Browns need to consider that because Myles Garrett wants to go.
Right.
He wants to go, man.
Right. And yeah, appreciate that break forever. Most definitely, man. Y'all most definitely double tap the screen for the likes. And y'all subscribe if y'all appreciate my content. Y'all like my content. I know we're just getting started up. So we're gonna get back into it, man. I'm gonna finish playing this what Adam Schefter and Pat McAfee talking about. Give me 1 second.
Financially difficult and challenging. Not saying they can't do it, but it's hard. So I think the whole situation here, Pat, is honestly, in my mind, how dug in is Myles Garrett? How miserable is he prepared to try to make life for the Cleveland Browns? Is he willing to sit no matter what when they go to training camp? If they haven't traded him by then, is he continually going to issue statements saying how unhappy he is and how much he wants that? Does he make it such that he forces them to trade him, or do they acquiesce to his wishes and listen to him when that's not what they want to do? And they've been perfectly clear about that.
Okay, so in your eyes, if you had to project right now, and I know we literally just learned of Myles Garrett taking this thing public, but these situations have certainly happened before in the NFL, certainly during your time of covering the NFL. When the season starts, you think Myles Garrett has a new deal with some guaranteed money? You think this is business-wise? Do you think he's a Cleveland Brown, or do you think he's going to be gone? Because once somebody goes public, what is that? That's just putting massive pressure on Andrew Berry to see if he's really about it?
Okay, but you know what? Deebo Samuel issued a trade request to the 49ers 2 years ago. He's still there. Brandon Ayuk issued a trade request to the 49ers last year. He's still there. So when you issue a trade request in the NFL, it's not final that you're being traded. There are still many steps to go through. And again, the Browns have been very public in the idea that he's the highest paid something player in NFL history. I'm not telling you that will happen. I don't know how Myles feels, but sometimes that makes a player feel better and change his mind.
Got it, especially with 2 non-guaranteed money years left for somebody his caliber. Obviously, this is potentially a business play by Myles to kind of put some public pressure on the Browns to make it happen. But let's say trade does take place. D-Butch has a question for you.
Yeah, and this, I know you mentioned Ayuk and Debo, but this is, number 1 pick, premier guy at a very, very elite position. But so let's say it does get to that point. What would the compensation be for Myles Garrett, you think? And can you recall a pass rusher of this caliber moving at this point in his career?
Khalil Mack would be the closest comparison that would be out there right now. Because when Khalil Mack requested a trade, it was not altogether dissimilar to Myles Garrett. There were teams salivating at the idea of trading for Mack when he was playing with the Raiders. And I posted the compensation before, earlier this morning. Let me just call it up exactly to give you an idea. But the trade comp on Khalil Mack was he was traded from Oakland to Chicago. The Bears gave up 2 first-round picks, a 3rd-round pick, and a 6th-round pick for Mack, a 2, and a conditional 5. So 2 1s, a 3, a 6, for Mack, a 2, and a 5. Jeez. Now that went on for a while.
That's a lot of damn picks.
I mean, that's a lot of
picks.
Because,
2 first rounds pick, a 3rd, a 6th, and a 2nd round, and a conditional. That's a lot of damn picks.
You're talking about 5. Where you're talking about potentially getting a dominant player and 3 or 4 good players to help your team. But then again, you got to think it too, man. I'm putting my GM hat on. I'm not finna be man. That's a lot of picks. I'm not finna give. Now, I understand you getting 2 first-round picks. I'm going to stop it right there. If you're going to ask for more, then, hey, we're going to continue to move on, man, because, again, you also got to think about the team. You also got to think about they're just one player, and we're talking about a defensive player. Now, you talking about if you're talking about a quarterback we're talking about a Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. When you're talking about those caliber players, because, again, everything starts with the quarterback. You can have a good defensive end, but that defensive end not going to get you to the Super Bowl.
Right.
So people got to understand too, man, and look at it from step outside the box and look within. Though that pit where Chicago, what the Bears did, I'm not going to do that. That's too much. Now look what been happening to the Bears. They still trying to get there. Hopefully with hopefully them bringing in Ben Johnson, and then you brought in Eric Bieniemy as a running back coach. Hopefully they can turn that corner. But man, Chicago Bears been down for a while.
Yeah, they most definitely got to tighten up their offensive line because Caleb Williams was the most sacked quarterback this year, man. I think he damn near had about 60 sacks.
Man, he had close to 70 sacks. And you just brought up another great point. I'm not finna go get no man. You need offensive linemen. I'm in the draft.
That's what they need to focus on. The off season. That's what they need to focus on. Strictly offensive line. Cause they got a good defense. They got weapons on offense. They got to fix their offensive line.
Defense pretty good, man. You got to pitch the Bears got to fit. If they want Caleb Williams, if they even want to see drafting Caleb Williams this high is worth it, you got to get him protection. Right. Now, if you don't, I don't care what quarterback here. I know a lot of quarterbacks been bust here and there. You know, having good seasons, some of them not having good seasons. But at the end of the day, if I had to get this man, if I have a franchise quarterback, I'm building my offensive line up first. I ain't getting on running back. I'm not getting on receiver, no defensive tackle, linebackers. You need a center. If you have a center and two premier tackles, you have an offensive line, because you can have interior offensive linemen can be okay because you're going to always have help from that center. But, man, you got to think about them tackles, man. Like you said, he's been sacked almost 70 times. And the most sacks come from the defensive end or the outside backer. Mm-hmm. So, hey, man, you guys got to look at it like that. But I'm eager to see and see what it's going. Now, he did make up another great point, Adam Schefter did, because either Myles Garrett want guaranteed money, or Myles Garrett want out of Cleveland. Now you can look at it.
He say. Matter of fact, let me finish playing it. Okay. Myles Garrett said he want out. He want to go to a team where he can have the opportunity to try to win a championship. So let me finish playing it.
Let's roll.
I don't know that the Raiders maximized the return. Mack refused to budge. Mack was 27 at the time. Myles Garrett's 29. Again, that's the best comp, I think, that's out there right now. Myles Garrett is an elite player. Again, you can make the argument he's the best defensive player in the league very easily. So I think that the return is probably along those lines. But again, we have the Browns GM, Andrew Berry, on record saying that he wouldn't even consider 2 first-round picks for Myles Garrett, which, by the way, would be my stance as well if I were the GM. I would say I wouldn't consider 3 ones for the guy. That's what I would say. Now, what I would wind up taking would be a different deal. So it's just the question of gamesmanship. Now, again, is this a business play by Myles Garrett? I don't think so. I think he legitimately wants to be in a place where he feels like he's going to have a chance to win the Super Bowl. But, again, is there anything that could get him off that changes his mind?
So last question from me, and obviously we're all learning about this as we go. So that means he's only going to teams that are contenders? Is that what we're hearing? Or-
that's what, in his ideal world, that's what he's doing. Okay. Now, again, what if they said, we're trading you, I'm making this up, to Chicago. Is Chicago a Super Bowl contender right now? But what if Chicago, he feels like I think the best way of saying it, he wants to go to what he believes is a Super Bowl contender. But I think as we talk about this, I think that would be a place that he believes gives him more hope to win a Super Bowl championship than the Browns do. And there are probably multiple NFL franchises that would fall into that category, because I think if you had to consider it, 31 teams probably would be interested in trading for Myles Garrett.
That's what because we went through the salary cap and what the projected amount of money is. And obviously you look at a lot of these teams and it's like.
Now you see the salary cap?
Yeah, I'm looking at the salary cap. So
the Patriots, the Raiders, Commanders, they got the most. Then you got the Cardinals, the Bears, Chargers, Minnesota, Detroit. Hey, Detroit in a good position, man.
Hey, I'm looking at two teams, Tyke, and you look at that list. And you tell me he just the key thing. The key word is Super Bowl contenders, right?
Yeah, you talking about the Commanders?
There we go. Let's talk,
Yeah.
baby. Let's wake. Hey,
Yeah.
let's wake up this. Let's wake up this Tuesday morning, guys. Let's
Yeah.
wake up and look here to cut all that nonsense out. He just said the key word, a Super Bowl contender. And let me tell you something. Magic Johnson is over there in the room right now, looking at this stream like as we looking at it. And I'm gonna tell you something. If Myles Garrett go to the Commanders, you better watch out because you got Myles Garrett, you got Payne, you have Allen, and you have my I think what's the other young? It's another defensive end that's up and coming over there. Linebacker core is strong, secondary is strong. So look at him, man. Hey, you might well erase all the other teams off.
Because Commanders, that what I was looking at, Hood. When I seen the Commanders, like what they like the third team.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they have the money.
So that make a lot of sense. That make a lot of sense right now.
It makes sense, and you already know I'm a guy. If it makes sense, like I said again, guys, on here on the Big Tight Show, baby. Look, let me tell you something. We're gonna speak facts, and we're gonna keep it all the way 100%. I know some of you guys not gonna like what we say. Some of y'all might not even agree, but at the end of the day, let's talk facts, baby. Commanders. Now, I will say, now if you go to Detroit, you better think about that too. Because you put Hutchinson and him on the if you got Hutchinson and Myles Garrett, man, you better
that's gonna be crucial.
Look
at it.
Yeah.
Minnesota too. Minnesota got the money to sign them too.
I mean, Minnesota has the money to sign them, but Minnesota, the quarterback situation is shaky at Minnesota.
It is, because they don't know what they're gonna do with Sam Darnold right now.
Yeah, you don't know what you're gonna do with Sam Darnold, but my thing is, I'm thinking about like my man Adam Scheffner just said. Myles Garrett want out. Myles Garrett want to go to a team who's going to compete for a Super Bowl. And if Myles Garrett was at home watching, paying attention to the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders, come on now, because those two teams going to be in the mix next year.
Yeah.
And then those two teams, hey, it all starts at the quarterback type. And those two teams have good quarterbacks.
Yeah, and then what up with your Nick Tri-State? Yeah, the Charger got money too, man. But the only thing I say about that Nick Tri-State is they already got Bosa and Khalil Mack. Is Khalil Mack gonna be a free agent this year?
No, I think Khalil Mack I think he signed with the Chargers. I think he had probably another year or two on his contract too. I mean,
okay, but yeah, the only way that's gonna work, Nick Tri-State, is if one of them got to leave. I know Bosa ain't leaving. If Khalil Mack,
Bosa ain't leaving.
Okay, he said I thought he supposed to be a free agent. Yeah, he said Khalil Mack gonna be a free agent.
He a free agent this year?
Yeah, he gonna be a free agent. He's thinking about retiring.
Oh, okay then. I mean, he don't play.
If that happened, the Chargers could be another one.
All right then. Now keep that. Hey, we talking about, we got the Chargers, we have the Commanders, we have the Lions. You tell me, and I want to. Hey, matter of fact, Big Tight, ask the question to the world, man. Ask the question to the people who are not paying attention to us in this morning. What team is better fit for Myles Garrett out of those three teams? Instantly, if Myles Garrett goes to either one of those teams, who's going to be in the Super Bowl? Let's talk football.
The best chance right now is the Commanders. You see how far they made it this year.
Hey,
I said the Commanders. They got the money. You got a young quarterback that you ain't got to pay for another 3 years.
Yep. You're right.
So they just need a couple of pieces on defense. Get them a running back. With this draft right here, deep for running backs.
I mean, this draft here, this draft is loaded with running backs.
Right.
Loaded.
Right.
Loaded with the running backs. So my thing is, like I said, man, listen to this right here. Let me break this down to you guys. Here we go. This is the D-line for the Commanders. You got Payne, Allen, you'll have Myles Garrett, and you'll have Farrell. That's your D-line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again to my football people: Pharrell, Payne, Allen, and Myles Garrett. Man, you better. Hey, look at him. Get your popcorn ready, man.
Mm-hmm.
Get your popcorn ready. Then I'm gonna give it to you like this too. Here we go. Here's another thing to think about too.
Right.
We have Rita, we have Hutchinson, we have Smith.
Oh, you talking about Detroit? You talking about Detroit?
I'm at Detroit now. I just gave you the Lions D line. Now here, I mean not the Lions, the Commanders D line.
Commanders, right?
Now listen to the Lions D line. You have DJ Rita. You're gonna have Hutchinson. You're gonna have Myles Garrett, and you're gonna have Levi Rike. Rike.
Yeah.
Hey man, let's talk. Hey man, look here. Come on.
And then the linebacker.
What we thinking about?
Yeah. Hey, I didn't know Detroit had that much salary cap money.
Oh man, Detroit. Yeah, because they've been. You gotta think about it. They haven't. I think only one because Jameer Gibbs gonna. He's not. He's still.
He still got about 2 more years before you got to pay him.
Hutchinson got 2 more years before they might decide to give Hutchinson a big contract this year, or whatever. Hutchinson's still under his rookie contract.
Right.
DJ, you got
Mars St. Brown. They just paid Mars St. Brown.
Okay, you just paid St. Brown, but I'm just looking at. But like I said, man, the list is up on the stream. If you look at the list, Myles Garrett just said it himself. He wants to go to a Super Bowl contender.
Keaton, I see you over there, Keaton. He was asking what do you think the Titans should do? I guess you talking about with the draft, Keaton, with the number 1 pick.
Hey, Keaton, if you ask me, Keaton, I always start my team with a quarterback, man.
Right.
I mean,
they most definitely need a quarterback.
They need a quarterback.
And Keaton, my opinion, and I'm gonna definitely appreciate you subscribing, Keaton. I appreciate that. And anybody else that's listening, we got a good few people in here this morning. Y'all appreciate the content. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to your boy Big Tight, man. Y'all double tap the screen, get those likes up. I'm gonna definitely appreciate that to help the channel. But yeah, Keaton, and if you ask me, Keaton, with the situation with their offensive line, because I know they was having a situation with the offensive line with the quarterback. What's his name again?
You talking about Levi?
The quarterback.
Not Levi. You talking about
the quarterback? Be doing all them bonehead plays
for the Titans.
Yeah. Will Levis. That's it, Keaton. I don't know what I could think his name. Will Levis. Yeah, Will Levis. He do a lot of bonehead plays, man. He got the talent, Keaton, but he do a lot of bonehead plays, man. Like that one game, he pitched the damn ball. He should have just took the sack. He pitched the damn ball. Dude caught it and took it to the damn house. But Keaton, my opinion, I feel like Cam Ward would be the best fit for them because they need a little work with the offensive line, and at least Cam Ward can scramble with his legs. Shador, as everybody knows, Shador, he doesn't really have that good of an escape ability. He more like a old school pocket quarterback, Shador. So I feel like Cam Ward would be the better fit for Tennessee, Keaton. And let me see what you said. You said imagine Myles Garrett and Jeffrey Simmons. That would be nice too. He talking about Myles Garrett. He talking about if Myles Garrett go to Tennessee and be with Jeffrey Simmons. That'd be a nice matchup too.
Hey, it'll be a nice matchup, but let's stay on task, guys. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Key word: Super Bowl contender. Is Tennessee Titans going to be a Super Bowl contender?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Everything.
Hey, it will be a. Hey, I understand what you're saying, my man. I agree with you. It will be a good look.
Yeah,
but
it would.
Tennessee Titans not. Hey, they're a couple years, man. They probably another 4 or 5 years from being a Super Bowl contender.
Mm-hmm.
Myles Garrett is 29 years old right now. Myles Garrett probably, we all know playing this game of football, when you get about 33, 34, man, you at your prime. Let's be for real. Let's talk about that too. Myles Garrett probably have another a good 2 or 3 years of domination. I'm not saying playing good. This is what I'm saying, guys, before we go there. He is about 2 or 3 years of domination. Now, he can be a good player when he's 34, 35, But we talking about Myles Garrett right now, man. Myles Garrett is unblockable right now. He's unblockable. And I've been watching Myles Garrett, man, since Texas A&M. This guy here, man, like I said, he's 6'5", he's 270, man. The man ran like a 4.45. I mean, just look. I mean, he got a vertical over 40-inch vertical at 207. Man, that's a freak of nature, man.
It is. That is.
Come on now. But my thing is, it will be good if he team up with like my man just said. What's the defensive end for Tennessee Titans? Jeffrey Simmons. Yeah, but you need, but the D line from Detroit. A defensive end can be really dominant, man. When you have a dominant D tackle,
a defensive end
and a defensive end, because at D tackle you got double team at D tackle, so they're gonna leave that end 1-on-1, and that's what those defensive end won't. So you got so the Commanders have Payne and Allen, and Detroit got DJ Reader, So hey, man, you put Myles Garrett on that field with that team. I'm telling you right now, man, they're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Their whole defense finna change.
I see what's your name? C6, I guess C6 EJ. Appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, he said Cleveland need everything. He said a quarterback, edge rusher, running back, offensive tackle. He said a water boy, a chef, a owner, and the kitchen sink too. He said they need everything. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna call you C. I'm gonna call you C because I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, so I'm gonna call you C. Matter of fact, I got somebody for you right here. Give me 1 second. Got somebody for you right here. You say you need a running back?
Here we go.
Let me get your boy up there, man. You say you need a running back? C. Here you go, right here. Hey, he taking it to the house every time, literally. He taking it to the house every time, literally. Hey, old boy ran straight. Hey, old boy caught the kickoff, the turn, and ran it straight across the field. Hey, Forrest Gump was just sitting there like this, just looking. Hey, Forrest Gump was just sitting there looking. He ran all the way across the field. Hey, run, Forrest. Okay. That motherfucker put on the get somewhere shoes, but he got somewhere.
Hey, tight. Now let me tell you something. We talking about Super Bowl contenders. You put him on any team. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
You put a Cleveland Browns side Forrest Gump right now today.
Hey. I got one more for you. See, we're gonna put him at running back, and then we're gonna team Myles Garrett up with this guy right here. We're gonna team Myles Garrett up with this guy right here. This guy right here. See, we're gonna team Myles Garrett up with this guy. Hey, you team these two. You team him up with Myles Garrett. Ain't shit going on offense. Hey, they shutting everything down on offense. Yes, sir, Dean. There you go, right there. Water boy, high quality H2O tackling machine. The Mud Dogs, baby. The Mud Dogs. Mud Dogs, baby. Tackling machine. Incident or Captain Encino. There he is.
But you talking about 10 sacks a game.
Hey, him and Myles Garrett on the same team. See. Oh, yes, sir. Keaton. High quality H2O. Hey, what he tell the teacher? He said, alligator, the alligator got all them teeth with no toothbrush.
What he said? The medulla oblongata.
Yeah. He said, no corner standards. You're wrong, Mama White. He said, well, Mama's wrong again. Hey, he called him Colonel Sanders. He did look like Colonel Sanders, though.
He looked exactly like Colonel Sanders, man.
Hey,
he looked exactly like him.
Hey, that's a classic, though, Keenan. I know I had to catch y'all off guard with that one. I caught y'all off guard with that one, but you got your boy Water Boy. Hey, Tennessee Titan fan. You get Water Boy, you get Myles Garrett, and then get your boy Forrest Gump, and you got and then put Jenny over there. Put Jenny over there on the cheerleading squad. So, you know, Jenny liked the party, have a good time. You know, Jenny. Hey, he was chasing Jenny the whole goddamn movie. Jenny just kept leaving.
But hey man, you don't have no sense, boy. You don't went
Hey,
there
Jimmy just kept leaving him.
Tuesday morning. On this Tuesday morning, you don't went there.
What he told old boy had to slap Jenny. Oh, hey, Fargo would have beat the goddamn wheels off, old boy. He beat the goddamn wheels off that.
Hey, man, he told that was a classic right there, man. Like you
he
said,
had to, he told everybody was just standing there looking at him. He said, "Sorry, I messed up your Black Panther party."
hey,
Black Panther party.
Forrest Gump done went to the Black Panther party and went in.
Yes, old Forrest Gump. But yeah, man, I know you ain't got a lot of time, huh? So we're gonna start.
Oh no, we good.
Start breaking down this film, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start breaking down this film. Y'all give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. And y'all new to the channel, man. Y'all like my content, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel. I most definitely appreciate it. Double tap the screen, get the likes up. Or like I always say, y'all shoot that 8 ball in the top corner pocket. You got the 3 dots up there. You also can hit those 3 dots and get the likes up, man. I most definitely appreciate it. Y'all get those likes up, likey like. But we're finna get to it, y'all. We're gonna break down the first matchup between the Eagles and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, y'all. We're gonna break down some of these plays when they played each other the first time when Kansas City squeezed out the Eagles 38-35 with that last drive. So man, I will tell y'all this, man. I'm hoping the Eagles can get some revenge and get some get back and beat them this time. But we about to get ready to break. We're gonna break it down, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me get my screen up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Let me adjust the speed. God damn, they're moving fast as hell. They're moving fast as hell. Let me fix the speed, y'all. My bad. Hold on.
My man said Bobby Boucher, baby.
Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher. Come on, man. He said you got to get your manhood. Hey, man, that's the movie, man. Hey, and then the brain, man, like I said, that water boy, I tell you, water boy had about what? Well, I mean, water boy in about what 70 sacks.
Yeah, in one season.
In one season, man, that's that's a big time season right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big time season, man.
Hey, that was a good defensive play right there. Here we go, y'all. They about to show it from the defensive angle, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, here we go, y'all. Now, what they tried to do, they tried to run like a little running play to the left. Y'all gonna, if y'all, I know people who know football. If you don't, we're gonna tell you everything. Now, the offensive line, they're gonna zone block on this play, y'all. Y'all gonna see the whole offensive line because we're facing them. They're gonna go to the left. That's what you call zone blocking. They zone blocking to the left. But you're gonna see number 32, which I think that's Bolton, the linebacker Bolton.
Yeah.
He's gonna do a great job of sliding down and getting in on the tackle over there. And the defense gonna do a good job too. Chris Jones gonna do a good job of holding up the block right here. But here we go, y'all. Y'all see that? See how Chris Jones everybody held up the block. They ain't going nowhere with that, boy. Shut down.
That defensive pursuit, man. Defensive pursuit. That means everybody. That means all 11 to the ball.
Right. Oh yeah, I gotta wind this back. Now here we go, y'all. Hold on. Now, Devontae Smith is right here on the inside. They got trips left over here to the bottom of the screen. Devontae Smith is on the inside right here. Now, this is what you call when people say reading the defense, sitting in the hole in the zone. The guy that's over him is the safety. He's back here playing damn near 20 yards deep. So Devontae Smith is going to do a great job of just coming upfield about 7, 8 yards and turn around right here in this hole, right here in this open zone. And Jalen Hurts is going to do a great job of hitting them right here in the hole in the defense. This is what you call reading the defense, sitting in the zone, sitting in the hole in the zone. I know my screen, like when I pause it, the screen will go dark, but when I press play, it's going to light back up, y'all. So no worries. But y'all will see exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all watch Devontae Smith, this inside receiver. He's going to come right upfield about 7, 8 yards. He's going to sit right here in this hole, this zone right here. This is a great example of what you call reading the defense and sitting in the holes in the zones. Here we go, y'all. See him right there up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just see him right here. So get released off the ball. And like you said, man, you sit in that zone and when you playing in a team or in a game you're playing, man, you got to give if a defense giving you that, you got to take advantage of it. So if you take advantage of the small plays, it's going to eventually turn into explosive plays.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a good play right there. Good protection, good O-line protection. I see my man try to jump up and put his hands up, but the offensive, the interior guard wasn't going for it.
Well, I'll bring it back.
So that right there,
they
man.
They did a good job with the protection.
They good pass protection right there. I mean, like you said, you going and for Kansas City, man, you know Chris Jones is one of the elite pass rushers at D tackle. So to hold him and contain him, man, that's a good job by the O-line.
Right.
Very good job. Good positive yards. As long as you keep the chain moving, that what counts.
Keep them chains moving, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. They got 4 wide on this play. Oh, I already see it. Devontae Smith coming on the drag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good play.
But if you take it back,
Hey, boy, he got this the hell out of him on this side. Wait a minute. Warn that back, coach.
Hey, there when you put the red dot.
Hell out of him on that sideline, man. Hey, y'all watch this right here.
Red dot. You got the red dot on the TV.
Caught the pass. Oh, you think you tough? You think boom? Get your ass out of here.
He got
What's wrong
depleted.
with you coming over here like that? Don't be coming over here with that weak shit.
He got depleted.
What's wrong with you? Hey, one more time. Hey, he knocked the hell out of Devontae Smith over there on the sideline.
Yeah, he had Devontae Smith. I'm trying to see he had another at that 50. That was another great route, that deep post route by I'm trying to see. I don't know who the receiver that was.
I think that might have been the tight end. Hold on, let me get back.
Oh, that was
I'm talking about the hit. Okay, y'all look at this, y'all. Yeah, that's the tight end over here. You talking about right here on this side, the short man right here? Yeah, that's the tight end.
He's open too.
Yeah, because look, Hub, all he's doing is he coming upfield. It actually was a nice play because he gonna come upfield and run like a deep, almost like a corner route, and then you're gonna have Devontae Smith coming up underneath on the drag route, and so they get a quarterback the option where he can hit this drag coming across, or if the DB come up on the drag, he can hit the tight end on the corner route right here.
Yep.
They do a good job. I think this who is this? I don't know what receiver this is right here, but they're gonna do a good job of crossing. And y'all watch this linebacker right here. Where my cursor is. This is what you call when they say having dirty eyes. This linebacker, all he's doing is looking at the quarterback. But if he was covering his area, he would have seen Devontae Smith. He would have seen Devontae Smith coming across the field, and he would have picked him up. But because of the fact that he watching the quarterback, he didn't see Devontae Smith to the last minute. And with Devontae's speed, he ran straight past him. So y'all watch this play right here. Matter of fact, hold on. Okay, here we go right here, y'all. Y'all watch this play. Y'all see Devontae Smith, he come up underneath with the drag. See the linebacker don't see him to the last minute.
Yeah,
that's because he's looking at the quarterback instead of covering his area, y'all.
but that's
Damn,
good. Like you said, it's a good design play because you look at it, think about it too, man. That Devontae Smith coming across on that drag route, that linebacker can't check him. That's a mismatch.
Right. Because he already got his momentum going, and like I say, the linebacker don't help himself by just looking at the quarterback.
No.
See, by the time he see Devontae Smith, it's too late. That's why he slipped up. You seen him slip up?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, man, it's nothing you can do about that. But like you said, it's a good cleanup hit. But again, man, Devontae, he's a tough guy. Even if I know he's probably about 165, 170, but it's a tough dude, though.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, like you said, as long as you keep the chain moving, getting upfield, man.
Let's see. Good play, Ashley. He got time.
But I mean, my thing is, like you said, man, and then we talk about, I know we talked about the other day, man, about those teams with identity, man. If you think about it, man, you got the Chiefs and the Eagles playing again. They have pretty much the same. Like I know some players they got some new players and players have gone, but the identity of the team, man, they got the same personnel.
It's the same. Yeah, it's one or two new faces, but it's mainly same identity. Both of them got good defenses.
Yeah.
I think the Eagles, Saquon Barkley made them a better offense.
Yeah, Barkley made them a better offense, but then
but as far as the defense, both of the defenses still tough with the Eagles still got a good defensive line, just like they had 2 years ago. Both of them got pretty good secondary. So, like I say, the X factor for the Eagles this year, when they play them this time, is going to be Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, that's the X factor. But see, I'm worried. I mean, I think AJ Brown got to have another big game like he had in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, because I feel like they're gonna try to stop with Steve Spagnuolo. I'm guaranteeing he probably gonna stack the box to try to stop Saquon Barkley and make Jalen Hurts try to have to beat him in with his arm.
Yeah.
But this play right here, y'all watch AJ Brown and the cornerback at the bottom of the screen. The reason why I brought it back because I want y'all to see this as a cornerback. He played this play excellent. He was right there with AJ Brown in his hip pocket. He did a great job of shedding him, running right there with him in his hip pocket, and rolled him right on out of bounds. Where AJ Brown, he caught the ball, but when he caught it, he out of bounds. It was a great job by the cornerback right here at the bottom of the screen. So when I press play, like I said, the screen will light up when I press play. But y'all watch this cornerback at the bottom of the screen, AJ Brown. Watch how he covered AJ Brown and how he used the sideline as his friend. AJ Brown catch this ball, he's gonna be out of bounds. Y'all watch this right here.
Mm-hmm.
Great job by the cornerback. Watch the cornerback. Now, this is how you play it. Look how he running with him. And then look, he turned his head when AJ Brown turned his head. Now look, AJ Brown catch that ball out of bounds. Great job by the cornerback.
That's another great thing too, man.
What you say, Hub? Yeah, offensive line did a great job of blocking right there. Jalen Hurts didn't have no pressure, y'all. No pressure at all. All right, let's see what they do on this play. They got 5 wide on this one. This was a great Super Bowl, y'all.
Ron, can you hear? I'm here.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I know you're talking about that play right there when you pushed that DB to the sideline. What I was saying, I know I was in a bad area, but what I was saying was you got to use that. The DBs are taught to use that sideline as a help as well.
Right. Yeah, he played that. He played that perfect.
Yeah, he played that perfect, man. He played
Perfect.
that's good coverage. That's
That's what you
good
call
coverage.
use. That's what you call using the sideline as your best friend. And
Yes,
you see when AJ Brown looked back, that's when he looked back
Yep.
right there in his hip pocket. That was a great play by the DB on that one. But look how we were saying with the line though, man. Look how the
I
line,
was
the
just,
line
I'm finna break it.
for
Hey, I'm looking
blocking,
at it,
man.
man. But look at the. I mean, dude, they formed the perfect pocket, man. And then
Yeah,
again, they lost some. Hey, man, you lose some couple pieces O line. But then my thing is, you brought in Beckham from the Jets, and
right,
you drafted Dickinson, man, another great player who fits your like who fit in. You got to put the players who fit your system, man, and who's going to represent you as a team. But that's their identity, man. Philadelphia going to run the ball, and they're gonna play good defense.
right.
And that's what they've been doing, man. So they built that team, that offensive line, man. That offensive line is doing a hell of a job.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely.
Because they going against, like I said, man, Kansas City is no slouch. For them to block
Right,
interior line like that, interior D line, hey
right,
man, there ain't nothing but goodness. There ain't nothing but good protection. There ain't nothing but the will. There ain't nothing but the will and the want to of an offensive lineman. And all linemen don't want to do that.
right. All right, y'all. Now y'all watch this play right here. They got trips up at the top of the screen. Dallas Goddard, which he's gonna be the inside receiver. He's gonna run like a deep out route. He did a great job. The receiver did a great job of clearing it out for him. Hold on, it's the next play, y'all. Hold on. I went back too far.
Man, that's beautiful, man. And then look at the receivers, man. Look at the receivers in front. I mean, they doing their job as well.
Right, that's why I say they did a great job where he was able to catch that out route.
Yes.
All right, here it come, y'all. It's coming up next play. Here we go. Now y'all watch Dallas Goddard. He is the inside receiver on that trips up on top screen.
Yes,
And y'all
indeed.
watch how they gonna clear it out for him. See how he jogging, and now he turning right out. He knew he had time to do that. That's why he ran his route like that. He basically ran his route jogging like that because he was letting those two receivers clear it out where he can turn to the outside. That's all he was doing.
But then my thing is, in order to do that, I'm glad at this angle. This the angle I like the best because again, it shows you everybody's picked up, man. Just look at this guy as he's standing in that pocket, man.
Yeah,
I
great
mean,
block, man. They once
you
again
got to
they
pay attention
blocked
to
him.
that, man. And that's another thing, like we talked about earlier, man. The Bears, Chicago Bears, and we talk about the Tennessee Titans, stuff, teams like that. You need an offensive
Mhm.
line. If you don't have the offensive line, man, you're not going to no playoffs. You can forget about a Super Bowl. You're not even going to the
Mhm.
playoffs.
Right.
Man, them guys, man, hey, I tip my hat off to them boys.
Now this play right here, Devontae Smith did a great job when the play broke down. Hold on, let me rewind that back. Wind that back, coach. Wait a minute, hold on. Now this is another play. Hold on, I gotta rewind that back. Now this play coming up, y'all. This is another play with Devontae Smith. Hold on. This is another play with Devontae Smith at the top of the screen, y'all. He's the top receiver right here. Now this is another play, like I was explaining, y'all. Another play that they did where he basically just read the defense, and he gonna come up here a little bit past the 30-yard line and sit right in this hole, y'all. And Jalen Hurts gonna release out to the outside, and Devontae Smith gonna be wide open right here. He gonna hit him right here in this open zone right here, y'all. But y'all watch how he do this. A lot of times when the receivers have the freedom to do that, a lot of times the play is set for them, or they're the first option on that pass play. That's the reason why they got the freedom to break their route off. If they see a hole in the zone, they can break their route off like that. With Travis Kelce, do that a lot. But here we go, y'all. Look at Devontae Smith. Y'all see him sitting down? He open. Look at him. He just stand right there. He throw up his hand. Bam, right there in the open hole. Oh, where you at, boy? In the lunchroom?
Who?
You.
Oh, I'm in my office. I'm in my office. That's the intercom. I'm in my office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in the office right here.
But hold on. Let me catch up with some of y'all in the chat, man. Jared, appreciate you coming through, man. Let me see what you're saying. You say it's horrible of a holding call. That was the defense played a horrible second half. That is why the holding call was relevant. Let me see what y'all talking about. Brandy Copeland, you said Chiefs Kingdom 215. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Toby Craig, you say, man, the refs ain't going. Let's see, the refs ain't got anything to do with it. Like my girl Taylor says, haters gonna hate. I hear you, Toby. That's why you got to play the game and you can't lead the game. Man, it's an echo. Hold on. That's why we all play the game, man. You can't lead the game in the ref's hands, y'all. Let me see. Y'all saying. Okay, I see we got some Chiefs and Eagles fan in here. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. We're gonna get back to the film. We just breaking down the first Super Bowl game that they had when the Chiefs was able to beat them 38-35. But we about to get back to it, man. I appreciate y'all coming too. Y'all subscribe to my channel if y'all like my content, man. Y'all double tap the screen, get the likes up, and we about to get right back to it, man.
Oh, you said right down in there, boy. That's a good play. Good throw.
Hey, you see that?
Yep. Good throw. Good throw.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna wind that back one more time. Y'all can see that perfect how he gonna get out there and sit right in the zone.
He rolled out. He felt the pressure coming to him, and he just dropped it off. That's a nice pass to Smith,
Yeah.
man. Then that's a nice breakaway. How Devontae Smith broke that tackle too.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be in the goal line. We're inside on the goal line.
Oh, that's a good. Hey, boy, they blocked like hell on that play. Oh, he ran that thing right up the middle.
Man.
Hold on, we finna be able to see it from the line. I know you want to see that. Here we go, right here.
That. Look at my. Hey, he going down as one of the greatest center ever played the game as well, too, man.
Hey, look at that. They double team Chris Brown. Yep. I mean Chris Jones.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, hold on, man. Hey, look, hey, hold on.
Take it back.
Why that back, coach? Hey, one of them defensive linemen got destroyed, but hold on.
Take it back.
Number 90. Y'all watch number 99 on the Chiefs defense, man. Watch number 99 on the Chiefs defense. He about to get destroyed. They gonna double team the center and the guard right here. Gonna double team number 6.
That great combo block.
Eagles offensive line blocked the hell out of them on this play. Y'all watch this play right here. I like this angle because you can see everything from this angle.
Yes, you can.
Here we go, y'all. When I hit, I know it's dark right now, but when I hit play, it's gonna light back up. So y'all give me 1 second. Look at that. Look how they do number 99. Well, all the way down on his knees, boy.
And then, but you got to, if you look at the, you have, man, you can look at, again, plays like this, you can look at it from several different angles, man. You have the center. We just showed you a great combo block. But I want you guys to look at this right tackle, how he wiped this whole line out, man. I think that's Lane Johnson, man. He just wiped the line, wiping it down, and that running back just gonna get up, just gonna get through that, man. is gonna get through that. This right here, man, when you call this when you tie your cleats up, put your hand in the dirt, and go straight forward. We don't got time for all that fancy stuff. We finna play real big boy football.
Big boy football. Oh boy, got him right in the backfield then.
Oh yeah. I mean, like you said, man, that's a good interior. That's a good interior defensive line as well too. So you got, like I
That's why
said, man, you got force against force.
Right. It's gonna be a great matchup on the line of scrimmage. Believe that. Yeah, they stuffed that up.
Yeah, they stuffed
Kansas
that. That's
City
a
did a good
real.
job.
They
stuffed that
That's
up
a
then.
good goal line stance right there. Now you're gonna spread them out now. See what they gonna do.
Yeah. Oh, spread them out and run it.
Yep.
Spread them out and ran it right up the middle.
That's a good play, man. You spread them out, so he's gonna take that man out. He's gonna take one of them guys out that box. So he's gonna have to go out there with that slot receiver. He don't have a choice.
Right. What up with your trucker 49, man?
That's a good read running back. Way to cut it back.
Yeah. Hey, what up with your Gov? Appreciate you coming back through, man. Gov Tax. Appreciate you coming back through, man.
Here we go with those.
Oh, look at this. This play right here pretty much unstoppable, man.
I mean, oh, dude, the Eagles
want you about to see why they're gonna show up from the defensive angle. You're gonna see why that play always work. Watch how they gonna get low all down on fours, and watch how they do. They gonna basically go. Everybody gonna block down, but they basically going like toward the ground. Look at that. So it's hard for the defense. It's hard for the defense to try to stop that because they going so low, and the defense trying to get low. So basically, what happened is they end up on top of them.
Yeah, the key to that, right there, man.
Watch that play. That's why that play is unstoppable. Now look at the defense, how low they trying to get. Now when they come out the ball, look at the defense. They up under the lineman. Look at them. The defensive lineman, they up under the lineman.
You can't stop that play, man, because again, we're not the key factor in that the center, when the control, the offense gonna always have the control because they have a slight second because they know when that ball gonna hike. So when that center hike that ball, you get that quarterback know to get up under that center man and go straight forward. But I'm glad you showed that because again, the Buffalo Bills try to do it, but see, Josh Allen want to pick a side. He always want to go to the left.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the Eagles, when the Eagles did it with Kelsey at center, they went straight forward, man. That's a key point in the tush push. You can't pick no sides. Once you get your hands up under that center, that ball height, I'm going forward. Everybody push forward.
Right.
And that play really came from, you know where the tush push came? It really came from not soccer, man. What's the football they play? What is soccer?
Oh, rugby.
You know, rugby. That really is a rugby style play.
Okay.
And if people follow rugby, they'll see where the tush push came from.
Right.
But yep. But we finna get this day started, baby. I'm gonna holler at you guys, man. We might tune in again tomorrow. I'm gonna you have a good day, tight. And
yeah. Hey, be safe.
Everybody who came in today, happy Tuesday,
yes,
guys, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, be safe out. I'll hit you up later.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, Doc.
All right. My boy Hub, man. He had to go on and get the work and hit that time clock. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. John, I appreciate y'all coming back through, man. Henry Floyd. Let me see what you're saying. You said, where's the best ever? You said, where the best ever did. Hold on now. Where's the best ever did go Birds? I think I know what you're saying, Henry. I got you, though. Let me see. Kippy, you say Saquon would have taken it to the house. Oh, you already know that. You already know that. Saquon, that's he the X factor. He gonna be the X factor in the game, y'all. It's gonna be interesting to see if Kansas City can slow down their run game, y'all, because nobody has slowed it down the whole season. Gonna be real interesting to see if Steve Spagnuolo with that defense and his defensive mind can come up with a way to try to slow down Saquon Barkley. Because the way I look at it, y'all, that's their best way to try to win the game is to try to maybe put 8 in the box, stop Saquon, and try to make Jalen Hurts beat you with his arm. I think that's probably what they're gonna try to do. That's what I would do if I were defensive coordinator. I would, because Jalen Hurts, you know, he haven't really been throwing the ball like that this year because they've been doing so good with running the ball. So that's most definitely how I would play him. You got to make. I'm not gonna let him beat me. I'm gonna take the Bill Belichick. I'm gonna take the Bill Belichick way of game, and I'm gonna take him away. And you got to beat me with somebody else because it ain't gonna be him. I will tell you that. But it's gonna be a good one, man. I can't wait. I know it's gonna be a great Super Bowl, man. I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, if y'all ain't doing that, y'all ain't going to no Super Bowl party or nothing, man. I'm gonna do a live game reaction for the Super Bowl. So if y'all want to come through here and kick it with me, man, I'm gonna have my little drink. If y'all new to the channel, I call my drink Do It Fluid. I'm gonna pour me a glass of Do It Fluid, take me a drink, and get to it, baby. So if y'all want to come through here and kick it with me, man, I most definitely appreciate it, man. I'm gonna do the game play by play. I have a scoreboard, and we're gonna get it in, man. We're gonna talk about the game. We're gonna laugh, have a good time. Kendrick Lamar doing the halftime show, so I know that's gonna be crunk. So it's gonna be a good one, man. I think it's gonna be a good close Super Bowl. This Super Bowl that we're looking at when they played the first time it came all the way down to the end of the game. Kansas City was able to squeeze them out at the end, 38-35. I most definitely think it's gonna be another close game. But I do believe, I got a feeling the Eagles gonna beat them this time, though, y'all. I know y'all Chiefs fans don't want to hear that, but it's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a good one. And I will tell y'all this: if for some reason the Chiefs do win and they three-peat, man, you might have to. I mean, and Patrick Mahomes, he's still young, man. He still got time to play. You might have to start putting him. Well, you can't put him up there with Tom Brady, but you know, Tom Brady up on the top step. You might have to put him maybe about 2-3 steps down, but you put him up on that hill. He can't get on the top of the hill with Tom Brady, but he up there toward the top. Like when you get on that skateboard and roll down the hill, yeah, Tom Brady at the top of the hill, you right there almost at the top. That's how he gonna be if he win this game. And they doggone three-peat, because nobody hasn't three-peated. Even the dynasty that the Patriots had, they didn't three-peat. So, you know, like that's why I say that's another reason why it's gonna be a great game. You know, they chasing history. So it's gonna be a great game, man. I know last time they played, Travis Kelce had a pretty good game against them. It'll be interesting to see if they they take Travis Kelce away this time. But like I say, Xavier Worthy has become the new Tyreek Hill for their offense. Everything they was doing with Tyreek Hill, they doing it with Xavier Worthy now. So Hollywood Brown, he's back. That's a problem. Zeb Checo, he back, even though Kareem Hunt been getting most of the carries. I like the other tight end they got too. I think his name Noah Gray. I think that's his name, Noah Gray. The other tight end they got. They got a good team, man. And just think about it. Next year, they're gonna be right back next year, because next year they're gonna get Rasheed Rice back, y'all. They get Rasheed Rice back with the offense. They gonna be on and popping, y'all. On and popping. But hold on, we're gonna get back to it, man. Let me get back on the game. I just wanted to get in here and read some of y'all comments. Let me see. You say Gov, you say Pro Bowler Pack Chiefs versus Eagles. Who I got? I'm going with the Eagles, man. I'm going with the Eagles for the upset, man. I'm going with the Eagles to beat them this time, because like I say, last time ended up being a close game. The Chiefs beat them at the end of the game, that last drive. So I'm gonna see if the Eagles can get them this time, man. See if they can get them with the revenge. See if they can get Saquon Barkley involved in the game. I will tell y'all this: if I was the Eagles coaching, for some reason they stopping Saquon with the run game, I'm finna start throwing him to him out the backfield, because he most definitely is a mismatch against any linebacker out the backfield. So I say it's gonna be a good Super Bowl, man. Very interesting Super Bowl. I think both of them have great defenses. Both of them got, weapons. Both of them got good tight ends. The Chiefs got Travis Kelce. The Eagles got Dallas Goedert. Of course, the Eagles got the better running back. But as far as receiver, I feel like the Eagles got the better receivers with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. So it's gonna be a good one, man. Hey, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But I'm gonna get back on the game, man. I'm gonna break some more of the game down for y'all. And like I say, man, y'all appreciate the content, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time to the channel. Double tap the screen, get those likes up, man. Those likes most definitely help the channel. See how they did with the offensive line on this play. That's a nice little swing route what they ran right there. I want to say the Eagle be blocking, man. Them boy be blocking. What's a flag on the play? That's probably coming back right there. Flag on the play. Oh, good tackle by number 54. Good play by number 54, man. Who is that? That's the linebacker? All right, y'all. Watch number 54 right here. The right linebacker right here. Watch him come down. He's going to come right down the line and make this tackle, man. He's going to do a great job of making the tackle. Defensive line going to do a great job of holding up the block. Watch number 54 right here. He's going to slide right down the line, come down here and make the tackle. Here we go. Watch number 54. Watch him slide right down the line. Come right down there. Bam, make that tackle. Good tackle, man. Good tackle. See what they do on this play. Oh, they ran like a little screen. That's like a little screen right there. But Dallas Goedert, y'all look at Dallas Goedert. He ain't blocked no damn body. Hold on. Y'all watch Dallas Goedert on this play. Tight end right here on the end of the play. He supposed to be coming out and blocking the cornerback out here. He just gonna run out there. He ain't blocked no damn body on this play, y'all. But y'all watch this screen route. I mean the screen pass. Y'all watch Dallas Goedert. He ain't gonna block no damn body. He just gonna go out there and get in the way. Look at Dallas Goedert. He supposed to be blocking the cornerback. He ain't blocked nobody. He ain't blocked no damn body. Damn it, son, you ain't blocked. You killing me, son. You're killing me. He ain't blocked nobody, man. Of course, you know the offensive line did a great job of blocking. Let me see. They got 4 wide. Let's see what they do on this play. Oh, they coming back on that drag route again. Throw it to him. Come on, Jalen Hurts, man. Throw it to him. Man. Y'all see that? Jalen Hurts held the ball too long, man. All right. Once again, they came back to that play with Devontae Smith dragging across the middle of the field. Once again, he's gonna be a wide ass open. I don't know why Jalen Hurts didn't hit him. He could have hit him right here in the middle of the field. I don't know why he was holding the ball. I'm out to see. He must have been trying to look at another route. But Devontae Smith gonna come drag right here and be wide ass open. I don't know what Jalen Hurts was looking at on that play, y'all. Look at Devontae Smith dragging across. Look at him. He open right now. Open. Now they finally up on him now. I don't know what Jalen Hurts doing on that play. I don't know what the hell he was looking at. He should have threw the ball. He had time to throw it. It wasn't like he didn't have time. Y'all will be able to see it from defensive angle right here. But I don't know what Jalen Hurts was looking at. Look at him. He's finna come right across. Look at him. There you go right there. Throw it to him. Well, who is that? Somebody did get back there. Who that number 8 for Kansas City? Who was that? Dunlap? I think that was Dunlap, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a good punt. He booted the hell out of that thing. He kicked the hell out of that ball. All right, y'all. Kansas City finna get the ball. Let's see what they do on offense. Oh, no. They're showing the punt again. Hold on. Let me skip past that. My bad, y'all. My bad. Oh, they ran a little screen route. Get upfield. Get upfield. That was a good little screen route, but the defense did a good job of closing down on it. He didn't really get the big play like it should have been. But y'all watch how they set this screen up with number 83, the tight end. But the defense did a good job of closing down on it. See how he sailed the block? He sailed the block, let him go. Like I say, linebacker, he got off the ball. Number 57 did good. That number 57, he did a good job of getting off the block and really making that play be shorter than, because that play should have been a big play. But the linebacker was able to get off that block and make a tackle. That was a good play by the linebacker on that one. Look at that defense playing good, man. Another good stop by the defense. Look at that. Look at that. I like that view right there. Hey, that's a great view right there. Y'all see that view? Y'all can see how the linebacker going to step right up in that hole and make that tackle, y'all. Look at number 40. I think that's number 43. Watch number 43. He going to step right in that, right up in that hole and make that tackle on Isaiah Pacheco. Watch this. He going to step right up in there, get the tackle. See, number 65 was supposed to pick him up, but number 65 stayed on the double team too long. Number 65 stayed on the double team too long. But that was a great great play by the number 43, the linebacker. Great play by the tackle. I mean by the linebacker. He get right in that hole, make that tackle. All right, let's see what they do on this play. Well, he got plenty of time on that. But look at Travis Kelce, wide open. Hold on, y'all. Let's kick that back. Let's see how the hell he get open like that. Okay, here go. Where's Travis Kelce? Okay, Travis Kelce at tight end over here. Okay, Travis Kelce at tight end at the top of the screen, y'all. So I got to see this again. How the hell he get open like that? Somebody must have failed or something. Hold on. Let's see what happened on this play. Oh, the linebacker looking at the quarterback. That's what happened. Let me see. I hope they show this from the offensive angle so we can get a good picture of it. Okay, great. All right, now on the left side of the screen, y'all look at Travis Kelce, number 87 right here, and watch number 57. Number 57 on defense right here. Watch number 57. Number 57 supposed to be covering Travis Kelce, but he looking at Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce is gonna run right past his ass. Then by the time he see Patrick Mahomes gonna throw on the ball, he damn near slip and fall. But this is another example of what they call having dirty eyes, because instead of him either covering his area or either covering Travis Kelce, looking at the damn quarterback like he gonna get an interception. You're not getting no interception, man. Cover your area or cover your man. Stop looking at the damn quarterback like that. But here we go. Watch number 57 and Travis Kelce right here on the end. The screen gonna light back up when I press play, y'all. So just wait 1 second. Look out. See, looking at the quarterback. He almost done ran to the middle of the field. Yeah, that's what you call. He got them dirty eyes. They're looking at the quarterback instead of covering Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce done got about 20 yards on that play. Ain't nobody open on that play. Yeah, ain't nobody open on that play. He did a good job then, y'all, throwing the ball away. And most definitely wasn't nobody open on that play. Nobody. What Keith Sweat say? Nobody. Wasn't nobody open on that shit. Yeah, wasn't nobody open on that. Defense did a good job on that. I like when they show it from that angle, y'all, where you can see from like either behind the offensive line or you can see from behind the defense. I like when they show from that angle because you can see everything. You see that angle. See, when they show it from the side, it's better from the side when they throw passes because you can see the route they ran. You know, if somebody had a busted coverage, you can see all of that. That's a nice little quick screen route. Nice little quick screen route. We got about 8 yards. Got about 8-9 yards on that play. Y'all see how the line pulling? That was a good little play right there. Got about 8 yards off that play. Yeah, appreciate that, John, man. Most definitely, man. Y'all double tap the screen. Get those likes up, man. It most definitely helps the channel. And this your first time to the channel, man. Y'all like my content. Y'all subscribe to my channel, man. I most definitely appreciate it. Ooh, he almost threw a pick on that, y'all. I don't know what Patrick Mahomes trying to do on that play. He almost threw a pick. Yeah, we'll be able to see it good from this angle, y'all. He almost threw it down. I don't know what he was trying to do too much on that play. That's what I call trying to do too much. See, watch this. The man on the ground. He should just took the sack, y'all. The man on the damn ground. I don't know what he was trying to do on that. Shoot, hold on, y'all. Let me catch up with some of y'all comments. Mark the food dude. Hey, appreciate you coming through, man. You say take Chiefs. They are the NFL's protected product. Grace Elizabeth, you say go Birds. John, you say keep in mind tragedy usually turns out a blessing, so Eagles will win 30-20. And John, you say hit that like button. I most definitely appreciate that, man. Double tap the screen for the likes, y'all. Double tap it. But I know y'all probably done heard about the situation with Myles Garrett want to be traded. I know y'all probably heard about Cooper Kupp, the Rams shopping around Cooper Kupp, man. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. I'm gonna come back to the film. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna come back to the film, y'all, and I'm gonna play this with Myles Garrett, y'all. Give me 1 second. I know y'all probably don't heard about Myles Garrett. He want to be traded, but the thing about it is, y'all, the owner said he don't want to trade him. And then I think there's rumors out there they want like 3 first-round picks. I don't know if anybody gonna give up no damn 3 first-round picks, man. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. That's a fucking lot. Give me 1 second. I'm finna play it for y'all.
An all-pro wants out. Adam Schefter, what's going on?
Well, Laura, Myles Garrett has requested a trade from the Cleveland Browns. The reigning Defensive Player of the Year wants to go play for a Super Bowl contender. And clearly he doesn't believe that that's going to be the case in Cleveland. Now, the Browns have been very clear about the fact that they are not interested in trading Myles Garrett. But that was also before he issued a very public trade request to be dealt away from Cleveland. And so now there's a little bit of a standoff. And I think it depends on how far Myles Garrett is willing to push this. Clearly, Cleveland will come to him, will be interested in redoing his contract. But even if you trade Myles Garrett, there's a cap charge for a team that's already in a challenging cap situation. So there's a lot of complexities. Just because he asked for a trade today doesn't ultimately mean that he will be traded. There are many chapters to this story still to be written, but Myles Garrett, at the very least, has made it known now that he would like to be sent out of Cleveland, which I also know you know is not very surprising.
Yeah, it's very valuable context. Adam with us throughout the next 2 hours and a lot more to get to here. We'll talk about exactly what this means for the Browns and more. But first, let's go back to Myles Garrett's end of the season press conference that happened back in January.
Is this in many ways a tougher season than even your rookie season when you kind of think of everything and the expectation and where this organization is going to come since, 2017?
It's probably a more disappointing season. Yeah, because what we expected of ourselves, what we had built year before. So that's how I take it.
All right, Adam, of course, with us for the rest of the show. You see RC, you see Marcus and Mina, and there's a lot to get to with this. Marcus, let's start with you. What do you make of the trade demand from Garrett?
It makes sense. I don't think the Cleveland Browns have a clear direction. And no matter how you couch it, a lot of things that are transpiring in Cleveland are a reverberation of the contract that they decided to give to Deshaun Watson. It puts you in flux as far as a lot of guys go. But this is more about frustration with Myles Garrett of having to deal with the up and down situation that's been going on in Cleveland. And the bottom line is when you don't get the quarterback position right or you don't have the right infrastructure for a quarterback, these guys start looking around and they start determining, yeah, we really can't win here. And Boogie, I know that so that's my reaction to the Cleveland part. But I'll say this, the Washington Commanders should be on the phone right now trying to figure out how to get Myles Garrett to the D.C. area because that.
Hey, me and my boy Hood were talking about that earlier, y'all. I know some of y'all just coming in here, but me and my boy Hood was talking about that earlier because they showed the teams with the salary cap from top to bottom, and the Washington Commanders is like the third. They got like the third most money as far as salary cap money to spend, and we were just talking about that. Myles Garrett, he could be possibly. Because he said he want to go to a team that can possibly try to win a championship. So y'all already know Washington is not that. The Washington Commanders is not that far away. You got Jaden Daniels, good quarterback. He most definitely will help out that defense because everybody know that's what their problem was the majority of the year was their defense. I also think they need to get a running back because I think Brian Robinson here a little inconsistent for me. I do think this a deep draft for running back. So I most definitely feel like the Commanders need to get a running back. But Myles Garrett most definitely would be nice with the Commanders with Allen, the other defensive tackle Payne, and the other guy they got. I forgot his name or the other pass rusher they got. But they most definitely will have a nice front seven with Bobby Wagner, Frankie Louvu, and then you can't forget they picked up Marshawn Lattimore in the trade. So Myles Garrett most definitely would give their defense an instant impact, y'all. So hold on, we're gonna get right back to it. Here we go.
That team has a lot of cap space. They're right, and Dan Quinn is the defensive coordinator. Myles Garrett might have 30 sacks if he ends up in Washington.
Yeah, he's looking for that individual production as well as winning. That's part of what his statement said. But Mina, it's easy to say to Marcus's points, any team would want Garrett on their roster, but who realistically can make it happen in your mind?
Well, there's complexity to this, Laura. Adam talked about the contract and the amount of money that would hit the Cleveland Browns books. It actually wouldn't be prohibitively expensive for really many acquiring teams, but you would trade for him likely with the awareness that you're going to have to give him a big contract extension. He has a couple years left on his deal. Marcus singled out the team that I think is on everybody's minds right now because of the cap space and in terms of the Washington Commanders, and also because they fit Myles Garrett's parameters. They are a contender. So along those lines, I look at the teams that made it deep into the playoffs. Aside from, of course, the Ravens, who are a divisional competitor, I think teams like the Bills and the Lions, edge rush is their biggest need, frankly, having a difference maker like Myles Garrett. And make no bones about it, he is a difference maker. He is probably one of the 2-3 best defensive players in the NFL, if not best. He's also extremely durable. I wanted to note this because I mentioned they'd be giving him a contract extension. He's played the third most snaps of any edge over the last 5 years. Players like this simply are not available for trade. So if he actually were to be, I think every team would be on the phone.
He wants to have the team success to go along with the individual historic accolades that he set throughout his future Hall of Fame career. And to me, it is teams like Washington. It's also teams like the Bills. But what about a team like the Green Bay Packers? Yes, I know you have Rashawn Gary. You have a secondary that was a little banged up but has young talent now that you've acquired Xavier McKinney. And you were sort of right on the cusp 2 years ago in the playoffs, feeling like, okay, you could take that next step and ascend. And we didn't quite see that this year, although Jeff Hafley made this team much more aggressive on the defensive side of the ball. I think someone like Myles Garrett now elevates everyone on that defense, elevates that team. And I do think they fit the parameters of a contender. And if you're Myles Garrett, I feel like you stuck with what Cleveland was trying to do as long as you possibly could. But time waits for no man, and he understands that it's time to go win big.
Yeah, you think about his career and what it would have been like even already had he already been on a contending team. There's still hopefully a lot of future ahead of him. Adam, are there any recent trades that we can look to in terms of like comparable players being moved? And then I think even most importantly, what did the teams get back in return?
Well, I think the one you have to look at is when the Raiders wound up trading Khalil Mack to the Chicago Bears. And they traded him for a package that included 2 first-round picks, a third, and a sixth, and got back Mack, a 2, and a conditional 5. And again, at that point in time, Khalil Mack was 27. Myles Garrett is 29. And Khalil Mack was about as dominant then as Myles Garrett is now. Now, Myles Garrett is the reigning defensive player of the year. But at one point, Khalil Mack was about as good as it got in the NFL. That is the comparison. Yeah. But again, you need a willing trade partner. And we've heard some of the teams mentioned, Washington and Detroit and Buffalo. The fact of the matter is 31 teams would have some level of interest in.
Hey, y'all heard him say Detroit? Man, and that's another thing, y'all. And I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna pull that video back up where they got the salary cap, the teams with the salary cap. You'll see that Commanders is in 3rd place. I think the Chargers is like the 5th team. Detroit, they're up there too. So you see Detroit already got a lot of young talent on the team, man. If he was to mess around and go to Detroit with Hutchinson coming back and what's the name of the defensive tackle they got? I forgot the defensive tackle they got. But man, if he end up going to Detroit, man, that would be ugly. That'd be ugly right there. He go to Detroit, man. Woo-wee. Myles Garrett, and y'all know what, y'all? He'll probably end up getting probably like 18, 19 sacks because think about it. Now he'll be playing with a team that's got a high-power offense. So guess what? He's gonna have way more opportunities to pass rush because y'all know Detroit, they're gonna put up points. And if you can't keep up, you're gonna get behind. And that's when it's Myles Garrett time. Then it's time for him to get the pass rush on. So if he was to go somewhere like Detroit, man, with that offense, man, he might end up with 18, 19, 20 sacks in the season, man. Because once they get up on you, then the defense, him and Hutchinson, man, they can just pin their ears back and go. You got to pick your poison. You can't double team both of them. That's gonna be a problem. So it's gonna be real interesting to see where Myles Garrett go, man. He said he want to go to a Super Bowl contender team, so I look at and also Minnesota. Minnesota is another team that got a good bit of money to spend. So there's a couple of teams out there that he could go to that's, could try to make a playoff run towards the Super Bowl. So it'll be interesting to see where he go. Right now, I know they're saying something about 2 first-round picks and a couple of other things. But the thing with Myles Garrett, and I'll show y'all on the other video, they showed his contract. He doesn't have any more guaranteed contract. He doesn't have any more guaranteed money on his contract for this year coming up or the next year. So that's a good thing. So like I said, it'd be real interesting to see where he go. I know I heard something about the owner say he don't want to trade him. So we'll see if it be something like maybe the Jimmy Butler situation where he trying to get out of there and he basically not cooperating so he can get out of there. So we'll see if Myles Garrett end up doing something like that so he can get on out of there, or if the owner going to trade him. So we'll see, man. I'm gonna finish playing this and give me 1 second.
For Myles Garrett. The problem is there's one that right now hasn't been willing to trade him. And until that team is willing to trade him.
Oh, what's your name, Frosty? You said Myles to the Eagles? Man, hell no. Hey, if he go to the Eagles, man, Frosty, man, if he go to the Eagles, you might as well go on and shut everything down because it's a wrap. Myles Garrett with Big Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter, man, that'd be damn near unstoppable on pass down situation. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen, Frosty. But it would be a hell of a damn front four. I will tell you that. That would be a hell of a front four if he was to go to the Eagles. That would be nasty. Let me see, Sean. You say Detroit has no money. Well, I'm hold on, Sean. I'm gonna show you. Now, if you're a Detroit fan, I'm not a Detroit fan, so you might know better than me. I'm just going off what they were showing. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Sean. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, and give me 1 second. Let me pull it back up right quick. So if you're a Detroit fan, you might know better than me, Sean. But I'm just going off what they showed as far as they showed all the teams from the top to bottom with the most salary cap money. So I'm gonna show you this, man. What up with your T Money, man? I'm gonna show y'all. What up with your Candy Girl? Appreciate you coming through. Let me see. Break Forever. You say that's never gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen neither. Break Forever. What up with your Omar Tillman, man? Appreciate you coming through. But I'm gonna show y'all this right quick, man. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this back up. Okay, here we go right here, y'all. Y'all see my screen. Now, y'all see my screen. Y'all look at this. Now, here you go, Sean. Like I say, you're a Detroit fan, so you might know better than me. I'm just going off what they're showing right here, brother. So here we go. The Patriots going to have the most money. They're going to have $124 million. You got the Raiders with $95 million. You got the Commanders. That's why I said the Commanders, they most definitely got the cap space to sign them. They got $82 million. The Cardinals got 71. Bears got 66. Chargers at 64. You got Minnesota. That's another. See, these are a couple of teams where he was talking about he want to go to a team that have a chance to win a championship. My bet is I think he might go to the Commanders, man, because the Commanders got the money to sign him. They got a lot of money, $82 million, man, and the fact that Jaden Daniels is not really he's not getting paid no money right now. He's still on his rookie contract. So the Commanders definitely would be a perfect spot for him. You go down here, like you say, you got the Chargers. I know Nick Tri-State was saying earlier, Khalil Mack is debating on retiring. He's a free agent this year, so they most definitely need a pass rush. You got the Chargers, Minnesota. Everybody know Minnesota. They gonna be in the picture. And there go Detroit right there, Sean. They're gonna have 56,976,000. So they go to Detroit. They will have enough money to sign them if they wanted to sign them. But that's just right there. I just wanted to show y'all that salary cap space. And then look at the 49ers. The 49ers up there with 50 million. And then you got the Bengals right here with 49, Tennessee with 49, the Giants, Green Bay. That's what Adam Schefter, that's what they were just talking about. Green Bay got 44 million. You got the Steelers, Rams, Broncos. So Green Bay is a team, you know, they're gonna be in the playoff. 49ers. Bengals, you know, they looking to upgrade their defense. Rams, man, if he was to go to the Rams, that'd be ugly. With that D-line they got, that'd be ugly. But my opinion, y'all, I feel like his best bet and the team more likely to try to get him is the doggone Commanders, man. The Commanders, they got the most money. As you see this year, they on the up and up. They don't need a lot on their team. He most definitely would be an instant impact with Allen and the defensive tackle Allen and Payne. That'd be a nice lineup. Frankie Louvois at linebacker, Bobby Wagner. They would have a nice front seven, man. So if I were him, that's where I would want to go. But it just depends on where they send them to. But there go the salary cap right there for 2025, y'all. I'm a Panther fan. Y'all see my team, we way over here. We ain't got no shot at all. We ain't got number 22 million. Ain't got no shot at all. But like I say, most likely I think it'll be the Commanders. It'll be between the Commanders, Chargers, Minnesota, Detroit, probably Green Bay. I don't think the 49ers will get them. Probably the Bengals, because the Bengals need defense. So those are just some of the teams I look at that will have a chance to get them. But if I'm gonna go with top three, I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I'm gonna go with Detroit, and probably the fucking Chargers because the fact that Khalil Mack, he's a free agent, so they're gonna need another defensive end. But yeah, that's the salary cap space right there for y'all. As far as teams that got the most money, they try to make a move on them. You know, that's a real possibility of picking them up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Let me see. Break forever. You say forget the Giants. That's a shame. It's just a shame. Yeah, man. The Giants got a lot of work. They got a little bit of talent though. Break. They they got Malik Neighbors. I like that little young running back they got. What's his name? Some Tracy something. I like the little young running back they got, man. I like the other receiver they got too. What's his name? Darius or Slate. You say the Bears? I don't know, Nick, man. I don't know, Nick. Matter of fact, y'all, I've been up here talking for a minute, man. I'll put the link in the chat. Anybody want to come up here and holler at me, man? If y'all agree or y'all disagree, y'all know it's all good with me. Hey, come up here and speak your opinion. It's all good. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Anybody want to come up here and holler at me? But yeah, Nick. Man, I don't know about that, Nick. Chicago, ooh, they already got a tough defense, man. I think yeah, they let Barkley go. They did, man. Hey, if they break forever, could that be like one of the stupidest moves besides the Deshaun Watson going to Cleveland? Could that be one of the stupidest moves for them to go with Daniel Jones, for them to sign Daniel Jones instead of signing Saquon Barkley? You said, tell me, you say just part of roster turnover, the cap space will raise off that. Well, yeah, that's true, Omar Tillman. But yeah, break forever. That's probably I know the way Saquon playing right now, I know they kicking themselves in the ass the way that man playing right now. But that just go to show you, you put a running back like that with a top offensive line like that. Just think like back in the day, when Emmitt Smith had that offensive line with the Cowboys, and people used to always be saying, man, if Barry Sanders had that offensive line that Emmitt Smith had, ain't no telling what Barry Sanders could have did. But you basically got that situation now, man, because, you know, back then Barry Sanders was like about the top running back in the NFL. You know, but he never did really have an offensive line. You know, a lot of times he would be getting hit in the backfield and still end up getting a 15, 20-yard gain. So I think you very seldom to see the top running back get behind the top offensive line like that. So, you know, Saquon gonna pull up numbers for the next couple of years. I don't know how many years he got the contract with the Eagles, but he pretty much gonna put up numbers every year, man, because they got a hell of an offensive line. Like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see if Kansas City can try to slow them down in the Super Bowl, because ain't nobody did it yet. It'd be real interesting, man. But yeah, man, that's the salary cap thing right there. I just wanted to show that to y'all. Let me get that off my screen. Yeah, my screen. But yeah, man, y'all new to the channel. Once again, y'all subscribe to your boy Big Top. Y'all subscribe to my channel, man. I'm gonna definitely appreciate it. Double tap the screen, get them likes up, man. Get them Lizzie likes up. Hold on, I got something else for y'all too. Give me 1 second. Y'all know Cooper Kupp. Y'all know the Rams talking about trading Cooper Kupp. I got some on that too. Give me 1 second. I got some on that Cooper Kupp, which I feel like the situation with Cooper Kupp, y'all, he been getting hurt. He been getting hurt a lot lately. And when he came back this season, I don't know if it was just the fact that Matthew Stafford wasn't throwing on the ball or he wasn't getting open. But it seemed like with the Rams now, man, it seemed like with the Rams now. You say you clicked on the link, break? Or you saying click on the link? But it seemed like now, man, since he came back from the injury, I don't know if he might have came back too early or something, y'all, but he most definitely wasn't the same player. Once he came back after he had been out for a couple of weeks, but I forgot what type of injury he had. You said send him to the 49ers? Man. Hey, that'll be a crowded team though. What's your name? Guji? If I'm pronouncing your name right, man. I'm bad with names sometimes. If I pronounce your name wrong, I apologize, man. But I will tell you this, man. Man, that might be too much. He go to the 49ers. Man, because you have Debo, Christian McCaffrey, you got George Kittle, you got the other receiver. Damn, I can't think of his fucking name. What's the other receiver for the 49ers? You say Buffalo? Now Buffalo would be a good fit. Buffalo would be a great fit. Because Buffalo, the type of scheme they run, he would be perfect for that break forever, man. Because he more of a guy that, you know, he a route runner. He gonna get open. And Josh Allen, you get your route runner with Josh Allen, he gonna get on the ball. That guy Yeager, you said send him to the Chiefs. Man, they sent him to the Chiefs. It's a wrap, man. It's probably a wrap for like the next 2-3 years. Because don't forget that guy. Don't forget Rashee Rice gonna be back next year, man. That I you know what? It sounds good, that guy, but I think that'll be too crowded on offense, man. Because y'all know they got Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy. He only gonna get better, y'all. He only gonna get better. Next year you can look for him to probably catch more passes. You know, this year because he's a rookie, they're using him more like a gadget guy. He do catch some passes, but he do a lot of, you know, jet sweeps and all kind of stuff like that. You know, next year will be his second year, so look for him to do more route running, catching passes next year. And like I said, you'll have Rashee Rice. You got Travis Kelce. It'll be interesting to see if D-Hop come back. I don't know if D-Hop might come back. You got Juju Houston. You got the other tight end, Noah Gray. You say your money on Philly, but your brain say the Chiefs. Yeah, man. I'm going with Philly too, man. But it's like you going with Philly, but in your back of your mind, you're like, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know, because you can't count out Patrick Mahomes, man, because you know it could be a Super Bowl just like the last one. When I was just breaking down the film, and I'll probably get back to it in a minute. It was a close game. They ended up getting the ball that last drive. They was able to drive down and end up winning the game, man. So that's the only thing about Patrick Mahomes, man. He basically done turned into the new Tom Brady as far as you can't let him get the ball back at the end of the game. If you got the ball and it's like 2-3 minutes up on the clock, you better do everything you can to run that damn clock down so he can't get the ball back, because he done showed that he can drive the ball down and put points on the board with less than a minute on the damn clock, man. So this is gonna be a good one, man. I'm the same one. I'm the same way, y'all. I want the Eagles to win, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, I don't know, man. It's like, oh no, man, I don't know. Yeah, break for LBJ. You leaving with 2 minutes on the clock, it's a wrap. He gonna figure out a way to drive that thing downfield. He do it every time, man. Every time. Let me see. You said Philly put up 50 points. I think they can blow the brakes off. Hey, if they put up 50 points on Kansas City defense, man, woo-wee, hey, now that will be something surprising, because Kansas City, they got a great defense, man. And y'all know what? Don't be surprised. Y'all don't be surprised if it's not a lot of if this Super Bowl end up being a defensive game. Don't be surprised, because Kansas City got a top defense. The Eagles got a top defense. So don't be surprised if it end up being a low-scoring game, man. Because both of these teams got great defenses. Both of them do. So it would be nice, though, if it was 50 points. You know, that'd be a great Super Bowl, because, you know, offense always make it interesting, make it fun when you're putting up points. But with both of these defenses, man, I don't know if this game probably end up being like 2017 or some shit. Both of them got top defenses, man. Let me see what y'all saying. You say catch my drift. You say Dallas will win. Well, what you talking about? Catch my drift. You talking about the Mavericks? You talking about the Mavs? Dallas Mavericks? Let's see. Yeah, because the refs throw a late flag like always. Yeah, you know, hey, that's why you can't leave it in the refs' hand, Jose. You can't leave it in the refs' hand, man. Y'all don't see time and time again. They will throw a suspect flag out of nowhere. So you most definitely got to play the game where it ain't in the ref's hand toward the end of the game, call some kind of controversial call. Yeah, Jose, he drive down the field every time. I don't know. Y'all. Has it ever been a time that Patrick Mahomes got the ball at the end of the game and he needed to drive down and get a field goal or a touchdown and he didn't do it? I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember a time that he got the ball and he needed a field goal or a touchdown and he wasn't able to drive down and get it. I don't know when the last time I seen him not do it. Maybe when he was younger, but past couple of years, every time I seen him get the ball at the end of the game, I remember that one game, it was like 40 seconds on the clock. That motherfucker drove all the way downfield and got a field goal. Like, what was it, like 40 or 30 something seconds on the clock? I don't know what game that was. But I think that was last year. That might have been last year or the year before. He drove down the field with like 30, 40 seconds on the clock. They kicked their field goal and won the damn game. Oh, man, what the hell? Hold on, I'll get you in here, Nick. Give me 1 second. What up with you, man?
Shit. Yeah, work bullshitting. Hey, don't sleep on the Bears, bro, to get Myles Garrett. Don't sleep on them.
I see you talking about
don't
the Bears.
sleep on them.
I see you talking about the Bears. I don't know, man.
It's gonna be interesting.
Hey, you seen when I was showing the salary cap money? You see Detroit got the money too, right?
Yeah, they got the money, but they're gonna have to re-sign what's his face, don't they?
Who
They
is
gotta
that?
give isn't Aiden Hutchinson's contract up soon?
He gotta have like maybe another year or two. I think this was his second year, if I'm not mistaken. So next year, yeah, they got like one more year because he'll have next
That's
year,
right.
and
Yep,
then
yep,
after
yep.
that,
I forgot he
yeah,
only been in the league for 2 years.
yeah. I think after next year, then they got to pay him after.
I don't understand how they got so much money though. They paid Jared Goff. Didn't they pay Amon-Ra St. Brown too?
Yeah, they just paid him. Yeah.
How
So
the hell they got all that money?
I was trying to think like because I know that tackle they got. I think he's still on his rookie contract. The tackle, the big
Sewell,
tackle.
right?
Yeah, he's still on his rookie contract.
When did he get drafted again?
It might have was it the same year?
I'm thinking his rookie contract might be up, bro.
It might do because he either got drafted. He had to get I think he got did he get drafted like a year before Hutchinson? Because I remember he was like I think he was like a top 10 pick. And then I think the next year they got Hutchinson, I think.
2021.
2021? Yeah, so it's his time.
Oh, they got.
He said Sewell was the same year as J.C. Horn. Okay, appreciate that, Fishball, man. Appreciate you coming through, man.
Oh, that means he getting paid this offseason, bro. They're going to pay him.
Yeah, they going to have to. So some of that money finna get swallowed up with that, Nick. So, yeah. Now that I'm looking at that, yeah, they might not be able to get Myles Garrett because he most definitely going to take up a big chunk of that because he one of the top tackles in the league, so he's going to get max.
Oh, they going to pay him, bro.
Yeah, he going to get max. What up with your senior, man? Appreciate you coming through. You say you talking about the 13 seconds against the Bills. Yeah, I don't know what game it was, senior. That might have been it. But I remember it was a game, man. It was like 30 seconds or less on the clock, man, and they drove the damn ball down and was able to get a damn field goal and win the game, man. That shit was I had never seen that like that in my life with that few amount of time on the clock, and they was able to get the field goal. That if you might be right, senior. I can't remember exactly how much time was on the clock. I just remember it wasn't that much, and he was able to make like 2 or 3 big throws, get in field goal range, and it was all she wrote. Yeah. But what you think about what I was talking about with the situation, maybe him going to the Commanders?
It wouldn't surprise me at all, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The Commanders could go all in this offseason. If the Commanders are smart, bro, I would throw T. Higgins a bag and trade for Myles Garrett, and then they're a Super Bowl team.
Mm-hmm.
They're
They go to
literally a
link
Super Bowl
right
team.
there. My bad, Nick. They go to the link right there. Break forever if you want to come up. But yeah, man, and he said he want to go to like a team where he can have a chance to win a championship. Washington Commanders most definitely headed that direction.
Got the money. They got the money and the contenders.
They got the money because Jaden Daniels, you ain't got to pay him. You got about 3 years before you got to pay him. So
it all depends how the Browns feel. So clearly, they said there was a report. They said Myles Garrett requested a trade like a while ago, and the Browns GM knew.
Mm-hmm.
So him coming out public, to me, that says that even though Myles Garrett told him behind closed doors, he wasn't fielding or telling anyone. Because obviously he wasn't calling no one, nothing. So he came out public because he really want to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we could both agree, the second that shit came public, bro, his phone was probably on fire yesterday.
Yeah, and see, that's what the problem is, Nick. See what it is. What Adam Schefter was saying, that the owner don't want to trade him. The owner don't want to trade him. So basically, what Myles Garrett did, because like you said, you're right. He wanted to be traded, early in the season. So the owner don't want to trade him. So basically, what Myles Garrett is doing, he basically put it out there himself. Since the owner wouldn't do it, like you said, he went to him. Owner wouldn't do it, so he don't put it out there himself that he requesting a trade to put pressure on the owner, on the owner. So we'll see how that go, man. Because the owner don't want to trade him, he want to be traded.
The owner don't want to trade him, but the Mark Davis didn't want to trade Khalil Mack either, and people tend to forget that Khalil Mack got traded in the prime of his career to the Bears.
Right.
Because the deal was too good to pass up. They offered 2 first-rounders, a second, a third. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna send that to Cleveland.
Yeah. Matter of fact,
the way I look at it is, bro, at the end of the day, the superstar players, they hold all the leverage, bro. They do. If a
Right.
superstar player wants to leave, bro, they end up getting traded. I know at the
Right.
end of the day they don't have to trade him, but I look at it like this: if a guy comes out and says he wants to get traded, that means he doesn't want to be on your team. Why would you want to
Yeah.
keep someone on your team if they don't want to be there? That's like finding out your wife cheated on you and you still stay with her. You know what I mean? It's like like what
Yeah.
the hell are
See,
you doing type shit. You know what I mean?
yeah. See, I'm gonna play this for you, and everybody who just coming in, man. Like I say, y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen, get them likes up, man. Most definitely appreciate the likes. And if y'all like my content, y'all subscribe to the channel. I most definitely appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm gonna play this right here, Nick. I don't know if you heard me play this earlier, but I'm gonna play it, and Adam Scheffler gonna break it down as far as because his last 2 years on this contract is not guaranteed. He don't have no more guaranteed money. So that's another thing that worked in Cleveland favor or whatever team he go to. He don't have no guaranteed money right now. But here you go, man. He's talking about it with Pat McAfee.
You look awesome. Thank you for joining us. Massive morning here. We thought the trade between Luka, AD, and then Utah getting sprinkled in there would be the biggest conversation. It certainly still is, but Myles Garrett, perennial All-Pro, Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year, wanting to be traded with 2 non-guaranteed years left on his contract, just 1 week removed from the general manager saying they aren't listening to any trade offers for him. How did we get here? And is he only going to contenders, or is he going to other buildings that have money and potentially a better vision than Cleveland Browns?
If he's going, again, because we have a team here in the Cleveland Browns. I know we get swept up in the moment. We've got this defensive player of the year requesting a trade out of Cleveland, and this is not a surprise to the Browns. The Browns knew about his unhappiness. I think they've asked around. They've prepared for it. They've gotten some opinions about how to best handle this situation, knowing that it could be coming. And I think that they are dug in and entrenched in their stance that they're not going to trade Myles Garrett. That's not the kind of player you move on from. You're talking about arguably the best defensive player in the league, 29 years old. That's a player that helps you win a Super Bowl, and that's what the Browns want to try to do. So Garrett and the GM, Andrew Berry, even has told reporters that he doesn't care if he's offered 2 number ones. He's not trading Myles Garrett. Now, what we have, what changes the equation some potentially, is we've got Myles Garrett now going public with the statement and the idea that he does want out of Cleveland. He wants to play on a team where he believes he's got a chance to win a Super Bowl, which obviously he doesn't feel like is the case in Cleveland. So the Browns, if they trade him, there's acceleration on his contract to the tune of about $35 or so million. They're already over the cap. To trade him becomes financially difficult and challenging. That's it.
So that's his contract right there, Nick. This season coming up, but it's not guaranteed. 19.8 million, not guaranteed. 2026, 25 million. And if the Browns trade him, they're going to get a dead cap hit of 36 million, basically. So that's basically what's going on as far as the money situation.
That's kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do it, but it's hard. So I think the whole situation here, Pat, is honestly, in my mind, how dug in is Myles Garrett? How miserable is he prepared to try to make life for the Cleveland Browns? Is he willing to sit no matter what when they go to training camp? If they haven't traded him by then, is he continually going to issue statements saying how unhappy he is and how much he wants out? Does he make it such that he forces them to trade him, or do they acquiesce to his wishes and listen to him when that's not what they want to do? And they've been perfectly clear about that.
Okay, so in your eyes, if you had to project right now, and I know we literally just learned of Myles Garrett taking this thing public, but these situations have certainly happened before in the NFL, certainly during your time of covering the NFL. When the season starts, you think Myles Garrett has a new deal with some guaranteed money? You think this is business-wise? Do you think he's a Cleveland Brown, or do you think he's going to be gone? Because once somebody goes public, what is that? That's just putting massive pressure on Andrew Berry to see if he's really about it?
Okay, but you know what? Deebo Samuel issued a trade request to the 49ers 2 years ago. He's still there. Brandon Ayuk issued a trade request to the 49ers last year. He's still there. So when you issue a trade request in the NFL, it's not final that you're being traded. there are still many steps to go through. And again, the Browns have been very public in the idea that he's the highest paid something player in NFL history. I'm not telling you that will happen. I don't know how Miles feels, but sometimes that makes a player feel better and change his mind.
Got it, especially with 2 non-guaranteed money years left for somebody his caliber. Obviously, this is potentially a business play by Miles to kind of put some public pressure on the Browns to make it happen. But let's say trade does take place. D-Butch has a question for you.
Yeah, and this, I know you mentioned Ayuk and Debo, but this is, number 1 pick, premier guy at a very, very elite position. But so let's say it does get to that point. What would the compensation be for Myles Garrett, you think? And can you recall a pass rusher of this caliber moving at this point in his career?
Khalil Mack would be the closest comparison that would be out there right now, because when Khalil Mack requested a trade, it was not altogether dissimilar to Myles Garrett. There were teams salivating at the idea of trading for Mack when he was playing with the Raiders. And I posted the compensation before, earlier this morning. Let me just call it up exactly to give you an idea. But the trade comp on Khalil Mack was he was traded from Oakland to Chicago. The Bears gave up 2 first-round picks, a 3rd-round pick, and a 6th-round pick. For Mack, a 2 and a conditional 5. So 2 1s, a 3, a 6. For Mack, a 2 and a 5. Jeez. Now that went on for a while. I don't know that the Raiders maximized the return. Mack refused to budge. Mack was 27 at the time. Myles Garrett's 29. Again, that's the best comp, I think, that's out there right now. Myles Garrett is an elite player. Again, you can make the argument he's the best defensive player in the league very easily. So I think that the return is probably along those lines. But again, we have the Browns GM, Andrew Berry, on record saying that he wouldn't even consider 2 first-round picks for Myles Garrett, which, by the way, would be my stance as well if I were the GM. I would say I wouldn't consider 3 ones for the guy. That's what I would say. Now, what I would wind up taking would be a different deal. So it's just a question of gamesmanship. Now, again, is this a business play by Myles Garrett? I don't think so. I think he legitimately wants to be in a place where he feels like he's going to have a chance to win the Super Bowl. But again, is there anything that could get him off that changes his mind?
So last question from me, and obviously we're all learning about this as we go. So that means he's only going to teams that are contenders? Is that what we're hearing? Or-
that's what, in his ideal world, that's what he's doing.
Okay.
Now, again, what if they said, we're trading you, I'm making this up, to Chicago. Is Chicago, is Chicago a Super Bowl contender right now? But what if Chicago, he feels like I think the best way of saying it, he wants to go to what he believes is a Super Bowl contender. But I think as we talk about this, I think that would be a place that he believes gives him more hope to win a Super Bowl championship than the Browns do. And there are probably multiple NFL franchises that would fall into that category, because I think if you had to consider it, 31 teams probably would be interested in trading for Myles Garrett.
That's what because we went through the salary cap and what the projected amount of money is. And obviously you look at a lot of these teams and it's like, well, the Patriots would obviously benefit from having Myles Garrett. Yeah. Vrabel was in Cleveland this past year. They have the money to do it. But would Myles be like, yep, you know what? I'm going up to New England because I believe they could potentially be a Super Bowl contender. Then you just go down the line there of all the people that have it. Like, does he think the Chargers are potentially a Super Bowl contender, even though they haven't really been able to get close to the dance in some time? Does he believe Harbaugh changes things? Chicago, it's like, does he think Ben Johnson will be able to get them to a Super Bowl? It's like, is it his projected contender or the actual contenders? Like, is he thinking about going to Baltimore that only has $8.9 million? They can't even really seemingly afford them, or the Chiefs, or going to Detroit, or going to the Packers maybe, who had a chance to go to run. Like, what does he mean? I think we just kind of wait and see, I guess, Shefty.
Well, I think, first of all, a few things to keep in mind. I don't think there's any way or chance in hell that the Browns ever would consider trading him in the division. So you could knock out those teams. And by the way, they said they're not trading him at all. They're certainly not trading him in the division. I would think that if they're trading him, they certainly wouldn't want to trade him in conference. And again, they say they don't want to trade him. And Myles Garrett would have the ability, because any team would have to give up a haul, and any team that trades for him obviously would want to have him under contract. So he would have some say there, because let's just say it was New England. Let's say he doesn't like that area. He doesn't believe in the team. He doesn't like whatever it is. He could say, I'm not going there. Sorry, Connor. I'm not trying to pick any. I'm just giving you
No. We've been talking about that all morning, but it's like Minnesota, Detroit, Packers, all those.
It's what he believes. It's what he feels. It's what he feels. And any team that would give up what it would be required to acquire him. And again, this is even considering the idea that the Browns would be willing to trade him, which they haven't been. But if they were, then it would have to be to a team that is going to give up so much, and they're not going to give up that much without having him under contract or him being unhappy about being traded. So he's going to have to sign off on the trade, even though he doesn't have a no trade request. So he's going to basically be able to dictate it, that if Cleveland ever gets to the spot where it moves off its current stance of we're not trading him. So there's a lot of things that have to happen before we get there, just to give you an idea of where.
Y'all give me 1 second. Let me stop my screen. But that's just a breakdown right there, y'all. More into detail with the situation that's going on with Myles Garrett, with him requesting a trade. Because like he said, he told the owner he wanted to be traded during the season. So now he coming out publicly, basically trying to force the owner hand, the team hand to trade him. I know it's some rumors going around, something about 2 first-round picks. Some people talking about it might be 2 or 3 first-round picks. I think 3 first-round picks is too much. Like you say, you seen what happened with Khalil Mack. It might be some close to that. Appreciate that, Jose, man. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Jose, man. Most definitely, man. Anybody else? If you're new over here to the channel, man, you like my content, y'all subscribe to my channel, man. I most definitely appreciate it. Y'all double tap the screen, get the likes up. The likes always help the channel. If you're new to my channel, like I always explain to people, I cover a little bit of everything. I do the NFL. I do the NBA. I do college basketball. If it's a big boxing match, I'm gonna do boxing. I just do a little bit of everything, man. Eventually I'm gonna get into soccer. I know some people been asking me about hockey. I've watched hockey before. The times that I watched it, it kept me interested, so I might get more into it. So when I start covering it, I know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna just go into it blindly. But I just wanted to be a podcast or a channel, whatever. I just wanted to be a channel, sports channel that cover a little bit of everything, man. I didn't want to what you want to call that, like limit myself to what I cover as far as a content creator. So I cover a little bit of everything, man. So if y'all like that, kind of like the ESPN field where you cover a little bit of everything, whatever the hot topic is, then that's exactly what I do, man. So appreciate y'all coming through, man. Like I say, subscribe to that channel. I most definitely appreciate y'all subscribing, man. Appreciate that, Jose, man. Fish Bub, see you still up in here, Fish Bub. Appreciate you still stopping by, Fish Bub. Yes, sir. But so what y'all think about that, man? So now that y'all see that, I'm amazed. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you subbing, man. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you coming back by. I'm amazed. Appreciate you coming back by, man. I've been seeing you in the chat. I appreciate you coming back through, man. So now that y'all see that, as far as with the salary cap situation, like I was telling y'all, I say he might end up going to the Commanders, y'all. The Commanders, y'all see, they almost got to the big dance. The Eagles end up being too much for them. Somebody like Myles Garrett most definitely will help their team out. I think if they was to get somebody like Myles Garrett and maybe 1 or 2 more pieces on the defense, I think the Commanders will pretty much be neck and neck going into playoffs, winning that division pretty much every year. If they was to get somebody like Myles Garrett, man, they would be right there neck and neck with the Eagles every year, man, every year. So that's just my opinion. I think his best bet would be to go to the Commanders. You know, they ain't got to pay the quarterback for a couple of years. You know, they ain't paying a whole lot of money out on the team. So I most definitely will look at the Commanders making more sense to me. You know, just my opinion. Y'all might disagree, but you know, that's just my opinion. I know y'all probably heard about Cooper Kupp. The Rams, they shopping around Cooper Kupp. It'll be interesting to see where he end up going. Because I did notice I don't know if after his injury, because you know at one time him and Puka Nacua were out. They both were out at one point in time. So it'll be interesting to see where he will end up landing. I think like somebody was saying Buffalo earlier. I think Buffalo would be a great fit for somebody like Cooper Kupp, man. Him and Josh Allen, I think they would be a good combination together. Fishbug, he would be a good fit with the Chargers too, because everybody knows the Chargers most definitely need another receiver. Because right now they got a one-man gang on the passing game, and that's God dog, I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. But the main receiver, the rookie receiver they got from Georgia, and I'm a Georgia fan, man. I can't believe I can't think of his damn name right now. But they most definitely need another receiver, Fishbug. Yeah, Lad McConkey, that's it, Fishbug. Appreciate it, man. I don't know why I couldn't think of his damn name. But yeah, Lad McConkey, they most definitely need another receiver to go with Lad. Yeah, John, they most definitely need another receiver to go with him. So it'll be interesting to see where they go, man. Matter of fact, I got some on the Cooper Kupp too, man. Let me say Texans could use Cooper Kupp or the Giants. I'll say the Giants, the Texans, man. Dave, I put it like this, Dave. As far as the Texans, man, you know, you got Stephon Diggs coming back. Tank Dell, it'd be interesting to see what happened with him, man, because that was a nasty injury with Tank Dell, man. I think that ended up being his kneecap or something. But I guess, Dave, if you look at it that way, I guess maybe he could be the slot receiver in the place of Tank Dell, because I think it'll be a while before Tank Dell come back. Stephon Diggs, if I'm not mistaken, I think he tore his ACL. So, you know, it's always iffy when you're coming back off that ACL. So, yeah, come to think about it, Dave, that wouldn't be a bad move. That wouldn't be a bad move. Yeah, you say Tank won't be back. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Dave. That damn knee injury he got, man, that was nasty, man. I don't see him coming back, you know, fast like that. Hold on, John. You said Kyrie wants out now? You lying. That just came up or something, John? That just came up? Man, I ain't heard nothing about that. I'm about to turn on my damn TV. I'm about to turn on my TV. You say Kyrie want out? If Kyrie want out, man, that's gonna be crazy, because that was my thing with the Dallas trade, y'all. You know, Kyrie. What up with you, Wood, boy? Appreciate you coming through, man. Good morning to you, brother. You know, that was my thing, John, with Kyrie and AD being together, you know, with Lively, with the big lineup. You say you watching First Take right now? Man, shit, Dave, I'm finna turn my shit on too, shit. I'm finna turn it on while I'm on. I got to see that. You said rumor has it, but haven't seen proof. Okay, gotcha. You know the rumors be 50-50. You know, sometimes they be true, sometimes they don't. But, man, that would be crazy if Kyrie want to leave, because that was my thing. Kyrie with AD, with PJ, Lively, Clay shooting the three-pointers. I was like, they're going to be hard to beat in the 7-game series, because, you know, Kyrie, he a walking bucket. You know, Kyrie get buckets at any time. Anytime he want to take over the game, he going to get it. He's what I call a go-getter. Anytime he want to go get it, he going to get it. What boy, you say you don't think that's true? Okay. But yeah, that would be crazy, man. Yeah, that's hey, that's what I say. That's Kyrie team. I feel like them and Oklahoma City are the best two teams in the West right now. And when I look at it, them, if they was to play Oklahoma City in the 7-game series, I believe they would beat them, man. Because the big man they got, Check can't Check. What's his name? Check Holgram or whatever his name is. He can't do nothing with AD. And you got Lively down there. You know, Lively, he a good rebounder, defense. You know, you can throw him an alley from anywhere. He gonna catch the alley. Then you got PJ. He can play defense. He can guard the 2, 3, 4 position. AD, he pretty much can guard 1 through 5. You know, AD, he can get you 25, 30 every night, pretty much. He can get you a double every night, easy. And then you got Lively, he gonna get rebounds too. They're just gonna be a tough. They're gonna be a tough team to try to beat if everybody stay healthy, y'all. If the main 2 people is AD and Kyrie. If AD and Kyrie stay healthy, they're gonna be hard to beat in the playoffs, y'all. You see, what boy? You say thinking Denver, Oklahoma City would be the teams in the Western Conference Finals. And you know what? That's what I was thinking at first. But now that Dallas got that lineup that they got, man, it's gonna be tough, man. Even though you know AD, every time he go against the Joker drag his ass. Every time the Joker, if y'all peep game, every time the Joker play against AD, Joker drag his ass. Which the Joker pretty much do that to everybody. So, but I just think with that lineup they got, man, with Kyrie Irving, like the X factor, with AD, Lively, PJ, Clay, shooting the threes. It's gonna be tough to beat that team in the 7-game series, man. And like I say, Oklahoma City, as long you know, I know they've been playing good, but with Shea, which I feel like Shea should get. I feel like Shea should get the MVP this year. But I think what's his name? Check Holgram, he too small. He's gonna be too small in the paint with Lively and AD, man. They gonna destroy him. You say are the Hornets making any big moves? Not that I know of, Fishbulb. I haven't heard nothing yet. I've been trying to keep an eye on my ESPN app, man, because you know Thursday is the NBA deadline. So if it be any type of big trade, I'm most definitely gonna come back on. I most definitely will come on and we'll talk about it, most definitely. But yeah, I haven't seen that yet, Fishbulb. I ain't seen that about them making no moves. I haven't seen nothing yet. You said, my opinion, I think the Lakers should have traded LeBron for Luka, AD, and Luka would have been contenders this season if it would have happened. Yeah. What boy, in my opinion, man, I would have kept AD because AD was he still got some time. He's still in his prime. I would have kept AD and I would have traded LeBron. I agree with you on that. I most definitely would have traded LeBron and try to get like some first round picks and maybe a couple of young players, because even with the team they had with AD, they weren't going nowhere, man. They would have gotten the playoffs and they would have gotten knocked out. If they would have played Denver, they was gonna get beat. If they would have played Oklahoma City, they was gonna get beat. Who else? Shit, they probably got beat if they played Memphis. So Houston, I like Houston, man. Houston got a good young team. So I don't even if they wouldn't have made the trade, man, I feel like the Lakers still were gonna get knocked out of the playoffs. With that team they got, they not going nowhere, especially with what they got now. I know it's rumors of the Lakers trying to get a big man. They're trying to get like 2 big men, 2 athletic big men. So we'll see what happens. I think that's a good idea, Dave. About bringing back Dwight. I've been saying that for the longest. You could bring back Dwight for the low. You don't even need Dwight to score no points. Just get rebounds and play defense. That's all you need him to do. Get rebounds and play defense. That's it. He can still do that because you see how he was doing when he was playing overseas. So he most definitely can. He can still run the floor. He can still get rebounds. He can still play defense. That's all you need him to do. You know, if he get a point here and there, hey, we'll take it. But if he don't, as long as you're getting a rebound, play defense, that's all we need. So I like that thought right there. You talking about Dwight. Let me see what you say, Woodboy. You say trade LeBron to Cleveland and LA get one of the Cavs bigs and a future first round pick, in my opinion. I thought about that too, Woodboy. I thought about that too. Matter of fact, I was talking to somebody about that the other day. If he was to go back to Cleveland, I was like, if he go back to Cleveland, he got to give me Jared, the Afro kid. He got to give me the Afro kid. I call him the Afro kid. He got to give me him. And let me see. You most definitely got to give me him. I need a big man. So he most definitely got to give me Jared. And you probably got to give me one of those guards too. You got to. They probably ain't gonna give up Spider-Man. I call him Spider-Man. They probably ain't gonna give up Spider-Man, but you probably have to give me Darius Garland though. You give me Darius Garland. You give me the big man with the Afro, and maybe a first or second, maybe a first round pick, something like that. I'll take that. I'll take Garland, and I'll take the big man with the Afro, and maybe give me a first round and a second round, and we good to go. They can take LeBron. Take LeBron, and we'll send them in the package deal. We'll send Bronny right with them in the package deal. We'll send them right there together. We'll have that Uber waiting for them outside. Send them on in that first class. Send them in the first class Uber right on over there, y'all. Right on the double. Give me Darius Garland. Give me the Afro. Give me the big man with the Afro. I forgot his name. But give me him. I think his name Jared. Is it Jared Allen? It's Jared something Jared. But yeah, you got to give me that. Or Dave, Woodboy. I would have traded him to Golden State. Or I would trade LeBron to Golden State and give me Andrew Wiggins and give me the other boy, the young boy, Jared Allen. That's it, Woodboy. Appreciate it. But if he go to Golden State, they got to give me a couple of picks. You probably have to give me Andrew Wiggins and give me the other dude, the young guy they got. As y'all see, I'm not good with fucking names. I know who I'm talking about, but I'll be forgetting the damn name, but I know exactly who I'm talking about. You see, you say Dave, you say yeah, but I think they should keep that core four in Cleveland. In Cleveland, you know what, Dave? You know what? To be honest with you, now as far as you looking at the Cleveland side of the ball, I wouldn't take if I was a Cleveland fan. Now I'm just looking at it from as a Laker fan because I'm a Laker fan. But if I'm looking at it from being a Cleveland fan, I'm most definitely not trading none of my players for LeBron because you're gonna break up your team, which you got a good young team right now, and you got a good young team right now. And LeBron probably ain't gonna play now, but maybe 1 or 2 years. Whereas you keep that core you got, like you say, they're gonna be together for a while, and they all young. So that lets you know Cleveland ain't going nowhere. They gonna be here. They ain't going nowhere. So if I was a Cleveland fan, hell no. You talking about trading LeBron? No, I don't want him because we just buying. That's just a rental. He just here for a rental. 1 2 years he gone. We need something we can be consistent with. We can win. Even if we don't win no championship, we're going to the playoffs. We're gonna keep asses in the seats. I think that too, Horn. I think he's gonna retire as a Laker. I know some people were saying that they might trade him to Golden State. I know there's been rumors about that, but we'll see, man. Right now, as a Laker fan, I don't know what to expect, man, because I feel like LeBron and Luka is the same damn player. I just feel like LeBron more athletic. I think both on the same player. LeBron ball dominant, Luka ball dominant. But I will say this, y'all. If anybody can make it work, LeBron can make it work because the fact that he can play off. I believe he can play off the ball, even though he don't. I believe he can. I will tell y'all what will be nasty though. LeBron and Luka in the pick and roll or the pick and roll with Luka and LeBron. LeBron coming up setting the pick for Luka or setting the screen for Luka with LeBron. Man, that's gonna be damn near unstoppable, man. That's gonna be damn near unstoppable. LeBron, just think about that, y'all. LeBron and Luka. I'm talking about a healthy Luka in shape. Luka and LeBron with the pick and roll, pick and pop, or the screen. or LeBron coming up setting the screen. That's gonna be unstoppable, man. LeBron can make the mid-range, he could drive to the basket. And then if you try to fall back, Luka can kill you with the three-pointer, the jump shot. That's one thing I do look at as a positive. You know, I most definitely, and they say I heard on ESPN earlier, they said that they asked about when Luka probably coming back, and I think they said he might come back Saturday against the Indiana Pacers. So if he do come back, and I know on February, y'all don't forget, on February the 25th, the Lakers play the Dallas Mavericks on February the 25th. So I'm gonna look on my calendar and see what day that is, man. I'll probably do a live game reaction for that game, because I know that game gonna be televised. I know that game gonna be hyped up, because you know Luka will be going against his old team, AD will be going against the Lakers. So like I say, they play each other on February the 25th. I'm most definitely gonna have my popcorn ready for that game, and I'll make sure I keep an eye and see if he plays Saturday. Like they say, he might play Saturday against Indiana. So most definitely gonna keep an eye on that. Let me see. What boy? You say LeBron is not a great off the ball player at all. I don't see it working. Yeah, that's what I say, Wood boy. It's hard. It's hard, Wood boy, especially as a Laker fan, man. Because it's like my mind telling me, I hope, you know, maybe LeBron can make it work. But my heart say, they the same damn player, Wood boy. They the same player. LeBron just older. LeBron older, but he more athletic than Luka. But they the same. To me, they the same player, man. The same player. So I don't know how it's gonna work, y'all. I know whenever they do play, man, I'm most definitely gonna try to make sure. I don't care who they play the first game with them on the court together. But I'm most definitely gonna be all eyes on deck, because I want to see how is they gonna play together. How is JJ Redick gonna try to make this shit work, man? How is that shit gonna work? You should just say Debo. You said AD isn't good enough to win Bron another championship. It was getting old running back with the same results. It was, man. It was. They did have to make a move. I just didn't think it was gonna be AD though, Debo. That was most definitely unexpected for me, man. I was not expecting no damn AD. Now when they were saying the Lakers gonna make a move before trade deadline, I was thinking they probably were gonna add maybe another jump shooter, or maybe another wing guy, maybe somebody that can create their own shot, because they needed another guy that can create their own shot. So that's what I was looking for. Or another big man, because AD said he wanted a big man. So I was looking for something within those few things. I most definitely wasn't expecting for them to trade AD. For Luka, that most definitely caught me off guard, man. Shit, I thought it was some bullshit. I heard that. Man, come on, man. You quit playing, man. They ain't trading for no damn Luka. That thing, you know, that jump popped up on my phone. Man, what in the hell is going on around here, man? Yeah, Horn. They the same player. Horn World Be Free. Yeah, they the same player, man. Same player. Let me see what you're saying, Marcos. You say, first off, your hope is LeBron. Nah, dude, LeBron's second best player on the team. Where Luka goes, so go the Lakers. Hey, I can't knock you on that, man. I can't knock you on that. Like I say, Marcos, I'm just gonna be waiting to see what happens, man. I don't know. All I could do on that situation is just give my opinion, because I feel like they're the same player. Both of them are very ball dominant. LeBron mostly played with the ball in his hand. Luka, as you know, Luka ain't playing off the ball. Anybody think Luka playing off the ball, you know, lost your damn mind. Luka ain't playing off no ball. It'll be interesting to see if his ass start playing defense. Because hey, Luka like that. Luka like when you go play ball with your homeboys and you playing the pickup game. You know how you got that homeboy, all he want to do is score. He ain't playing no goddamn defense. Or you know, you got the homeboy that while you're on offense, he like, hey, pass the ball. But as soon as y'all run back on defense, he's standing around half court trying to cherry pick. He's standing at half court trying to cherry pick. Hey, get your ass. And then every time you come down the court, he's clapping his hand. Hey, pass the ball, pass the ball. No, motherfucker. I ain't passing you nothing. You better come back down the court and play some defense. I ain't passing you a damn thing. Sitting up here trying to cherry pick. But that's Luka, man. That's Luka. Hey, Dave, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, anybody that go, like, I don't got older now, y'all, so I don't be hooping like that no more. But I used to go hoop. I used to go hoop every weekend, man. Matter of fact, I'm 47. I was still going hooping, y'all, playing full court. I swear to God, no bullshit. I was still going playing full court, playing like 10 games straight. I could play like 10 games straight. And I just stopped playing about 2 years ago. I was about 45 when I stopped playing. And I probably could still play right now, y'all, because I still keep myself in good shape. But I'm going to tell y'all what happened to me. And that's what they say. The old man caught up with me, because what will happen, y'all, is as long as I'm out there running full court, I swear to God, y'all, I could still, well, that was 2 years ago. I ain't tried it since then. But 2 years ago when I was 45, I could still, off the vert, jump up and grab the rim with two hands off the vert. Like, I literally, and there's no bullshit, y'all, I ain't flexing. I used to have some of the younger dudes come up to me and ask me, how was I able to do that at 45? And I would just tell them, hey, basically all I did all my life is I never really let myself get out of shape. I always tried to keep myself at least halfway decent shape. I always tried to try to keep myself in pretty good shape, man. Let me see what you say, John. You say I could play 2K, but definitely not running nothing full court. Hey, I bullshit you not, John. I used to run full court every Saturday, man. And the reason why I used to play so many games is I always been good at rebounding. And that's because I'm good at catching the ball because I played tight end. That's why, if y'all don't know, my name Big Tight because I played tight end. I played tight end in high school and college. But I was always good at catching the ball. And, you know, catching the ball got a lot to do with timing. You know, when them throwing the ball, you see where the ball going, you get to the ball, catch the ball. And I used to use that same strategy with rebounding. When that ball hit the rim, I can already tell where it's going. So I'm not waiting. When I see it hit the rim, I'm already off the floor. Right as everybody else, they trying to see where it's going. And, you know, they used to be like, how the hell y'all letting this dude out rebound y'all? You know, and of course I'm not going to tell them the secret, because if I tell them the secret, then they going to mess up my job. Hey, if I tell them the secret, then now I ain't going to get no goddamn rebound, because I ain't out jumping nobody. I'm out there 45 playing. I ain't out jumping nobody. It's just because I know where it's going, I'm getting off the floor before them. But enough about that, man. I ain't getting all into that, man. Let me see you say Debo. You say Luka's slow as hell on 2K. Hey, Debo, he's slow as hell in person. He's slow as hell in person. Hey, you know if he's slow on TV, you know if you see him on TV, if he's slow, you know he's slow as hell if you go see him live. But one thing I will say, y'all, he make it work though. For him to be that slow, he make it work. Just like what's the other basketball player? Everybody call him slow-mo. The last time I seen him play, I think he was playing with Memphis. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the light-skinned dude, everybody call him slow-mo. I think he played with Memphis. I think he played with the Memphis Grizzlies. But he another one, y'all. He got a slow game, but he make it work though. Every time you see him playing, he be moving slow moves, but he make it work. You be watching the game, that thing, you know, he got 10 points. Slow-mo. And that's the same thing with Luka. Luka, he is slow, y'all. And the Joker, another one that's slow. Joker, he's slow. Yeah, Kyle Anderson, that's it, Debo. Yeah, I call him slow-mo. But yeah, that's it, Kyle Anderson. Appreciate that, Debo. But what's the name? He's slow too. You say he at Golden State now? Okay, that's what's up. I appreciate that. I guess, is that John or Gene? Let me see. What y'all talking about? Zion? You say Zion is quick. You say AD can't defend Joker at all. Nah, man. Hey, Debo, every time AD, and I'm a Laker fan, every time AD went up against the Joker destroyed his ass every single time. And y'all know AD known for his defense. AD is known for his defense. Joker just abused his ass every time they played in the damn playoffs. Every time they play in the regular season, the Joker destroyed his ass every time. And you know what? To me, y'all, it's crazy to see. The Joker is another one that's slow, man. He's slow. If y'all watch the Joker play, he's slow. But one thing he do got in his favor, he got great feet. He moves slow, but he got very good feet. So he able to do the little spin move. He got the nice little pump fake, the little up and down, up and under moves. He very good with his feet. He's slow now, but he got very good feet. He very good. He got great feet. So that's one thing that helps him a lot, y'all. That kind of substitute with him being slow. He got great feet. And with Luka, he is slow, but he very good at getting to the point wherever he want to get on the court, he gonna get to it. He very good at slowing you down. Whoever the defender is, he very good at slowing the defender down and making him play to his speed. So he very good at that, making the game play to his speed. So he very good at that. Yeah, they do, John. Most of the Europeans play that way. They most definitely do. But that's one thing I will say about Luka. He do move slow, but he do a great job of slowing the game down, slowing the pace down, and basically making everybody play to his pace. Yeah, they do. They do, John. Most definitely got insane IQ. Let me see what you say, Debo. You said the Lakers should have grabbed one of the centers from the Mavs. They have Debo, I agree with you, man. I was saying the same thing, man. When I seen that trade, that's the first thing I said. I said, we ain't got no big man. Why the fuck they didn't get one of the damn big man? They should have gave me one of them, man. Hey, give me Grafford, man. Y'all, if they probably weren't gonna want to give up Lively. They probably weren't gonna want to give up Lively. So I would have been like, give me Grafford, man. Give me Grafford. I'll take Grafford or Power, but if I had first dubs, give me Grafford. But yeah, what up with your Trucker 49, man? Appreciate you coming back through, brother. Yeah, that's why I said they weren't letting go Lively, man. So yeah, they would have had to give me Grafford or Power, man. But if it were me, yeah, Power is better than Jackson Hayes. He most definitely, man. That's why when I say as a Laker fan, we don't have a big man. No big man. Jackson Hayes, he is exactly what he was. He a bench player. He's somebody come off the bench, give you a breather for a minute, and then you get back in the game. Christian Woods, he been out for so damn long, man. I almost forgot he still was on the fucking Lakers team. I don't know what the hell wrong. Do anybody know what the hell wrong with Christian Woods? What the hell kind of injury he got? He did play last year. He ain't played this year. What the hell is wrong with him, man? Did he tear his ACL or some shit? What the hell is going on with Christian Woods, man? Y'all know he was supposed to come to the team and be like that stretch four. But he been hurt. It seems like he been hurt forever, man. He been hurt forever. Let me see what you say. Trucker, you say Luka is slow and lacks athleticism and weak on defense. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem, Trucker. The Lakers already was weak at defending the perimeter. They already weren't good at defending the perimeter. You really ain't gonna have a chance now. And peak game, y'all. LeBron don't play defense like he used to either. So now you got Luka. He ain't playing no goddamn defense. And then you got LeBron. He ain't have playing no defense. Motherfucker gonna have about 50 points in the first quarter. Motherfucker gonna have about 40, 50 points first quarter. And don't play no team with no quick guard. Don't play no team with no quick guard like your boy from Memphis or just anybody, man, that's a quick guard. It's gonna be a problem. Or your boy I call him Spider-Man, or your boy Spider-Man from Cleveland, somebody that's a quick guard. They gonna kill the Lakers, man. Yeah, and Trucker, they don't have no rim protection, none. So, like I say, it's been a big rumor. It's been a big rumor about They're trying to get a big man. So, we got today. What's the day? Tuesday. We got today, tomorrow, and I think the deadline is on Thursday. So we'll see if they make a move and try to get a big man. It'll be interesting to see where Jimmy Butler go. Yeah, John, I've been saying the same thing, man. Go get Dwight Howard. Go get Dwight Howard. He's still in shape. You see how you playing over there across seas. All you need him to do is play rebound. Get the rebounds and play defense. That's all you need him to do. He still can do that. That's all you need him to do. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Jimmy Butler able to force his way out of Miami, because he basically just being a headache for Miami right now, y'all. So it'll be interesting to see if he can get up out of there. And I think he's trying to get to Phoenix, man, because they ended the talks with Golden State. I think he told Golden State he wasn't willing to sign a long-term contract with them. So they ended the talks with him. So I think he got his mind set on trying to get to Phoenix and play with Durant. But it'll be interesting to see what they be able to do. Because to be honest with y'all, I don't know if they're gonna be able to, if he's gonna be able to get to Phoenix, man. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that. Let me see. Just say Gov. You say Chiefs have an almost all pro offense. They do, man. They got a good one, man. They got a good one. Hollywood Brown, he back. It's gonna be tough, man. Ooh, John, I've been saying that for the longest. You talking about Bobo? Yeah, Manute Bo's son, Bobo. I like Bobo, man. I don't know why I've been saying that for the longest, John. They should go get Bobo. I think Bobo would be good if he had more time, if he had more playing time, man. The boy, he got a nice little game on him, John. He got a nice little jump shot. He can handle the ball. He got a nice little game on him, man. I've been saying that for the longest, John. I see me and you be thinking alike, John. I've been saying that about Bo for the longest, man. I'd be like, why the Lakers don't get Bo? They can get him for the low. He can handle the ball. He can run the floor. He can shoot. Go get him, man. He a good young prospect. He just need more time to play. He keep Bobo. He keep getting on teams where he coming off the bench, or he got too many people in front of him where he ain't really getting no playing time. But you see, when he get on the floor, he making stuff happen immediately. When he get on the floor, he making stuff happen. So that wouldn't be a bad move neither, man. I would like that move if they got Bobo, man. I like Bobo, man. Yeah, we did, Gene. Most definitely, man. Dwight Howard, he knew what to do. He was using that Dennis Rodman strategy on the Joker, man. He was aggravating him, and he was pulling his shirt when he was trying to post him up. Slapping him on the ass and everything. Hey, Dwight was doing everything to aggravate the hell out of Joker. Joker went from playing the game to all he was doing was throwing his hands up while he wasn't getting the call with Dwight Howard, pushing him around and stuff. So Dwight Howard most definitely got in his head when they won the championship. When they put Denver out the playoffs that year, he most definitely got in the Joker head, man. He was in his head big time, y'all. But most definitely, man. He the only one so far that's been able to slow the Joker down, man. And he basically did it by just being physical with him and just doing whatever to aggravate the shit out of him. That's basically all he did. Be physical and aggravate the shit out of him. That's all it was, y'all. That's all it was. Let me see what you're saying, John. You say get him for the low and put 15, 20 more pounds on him and get Hakeem to work him out. You get something special, in your opinion? Yeah, he most definitely the slim, what they call that, Slim Shady, Slim Reaper, aka Gumby. Y'all remember Gumby back in the day? He most definitely is a Slim Gumby. He most definitely need to put on some weight, John. He got to. Yeah, he most definitely need to get on a little eating program, maybe get on a little weight program or something. Let me see. You say you can't let Joker get comfortable. He likes being defended tight so he can pass it out or roll around. Yeah. And then another thing, Debo, if you try to play him tight, all he gonna do is lean on you, and then that's when he finna give you all his little post up moves. He finna give you the spin move, like you say. He gonna give you the up and under move. You know, he turn around. He got the little jump hook shot. He definitely like Elijah one on the post up. You know how Elijah one used to have all them post up moves, man. He killed you on the post up. He had the pump fake. He had the fade away. He had the up and under. He had everything, man. And Luka the same way. He gets you in the paint. You start trying to play him tight. He gets you in the paint, man. All he gonna do is lean on you. He gonna kill you, man, because you ain't big enough to keep him off of you. It was easy to say, Horn. You say you playing two different men leagues. That what's up, man. Like I say, man, I just started playing about 2 years ago, man. I used to love to go play, man, because it used to. I'll be honest with y'all. It used to make me feel good that I was 45 at the time. I was 45 at the time, and I could still run the floor. I could still jump up, grab the rim with two hands. And y'all know how sometimes you go to the gym, them older guys, all they want to do is just get down on the block and post up. Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm running the floor. I'm playing defense because I got great feet. So whoever your guard is on the other team, I'm finna lock his ass down. I'm picking him up full court. I'm slowing that shit down off the rip. Whatever he's doing, I'm slowing that shit down off the rip. But yeah, I miss them days, man. I miss going to play basketball, man. I miss going to hoop, man, the competition, man. It used to be funny. It used to be funny to me, man, when the guys get to arguing. Because y'all know when you go hooping, man, it always be that one guy out there. It always be that one guy out there. Every time he miss a shot, foul. You fouling me. Every time he miss a shot, foul. Like, man, you ain't getting that call, man. Then next thing you know, it's gonna be an argument. That thing you know it's gonna be an argument because he's trying to get those petty ball. He's trying to get those petty calls, and you ain't getting no petty calls. Not no pickup game. It never fails. There's always be a guy come out there. Everything he do, he calling foul. Like, golly, man. Like, every time they miss a shot, foul. You foul me. You scratch me. You're holding me. You're fouling me. Man, come on, man. That thing you know, they get to arguing. That thing you know, somebody done got slapped out there. Somebody done got slapped. Y'all know how to go at the pickup game. Let me see. Yeah, for real, Debo. Now, John, that's what we're gonna disagree. You say Joker would destroy Shaq? No. Now that's why I agree. That's why I disagree with you, John. Not. Now I would say this. Now the older Shaq, I say when Shaq went to Miami, yeah. But the prime Shaq, the prime Shaq, like Orlando Magic Shaq, the Lakers Shaq, man, Shaq would destroy the Joker, man. And the reason why I say that, John, is because the Joker, as good as he is, he's slow. Like we were saying earlier, he's slow. So first of all, Shaq gonna dominate him in the paint, man, because Shaq was so big and strong. He gonna dominate him in the paint. He probably gonna dunk on him. Shaq probably gonna spin around on the pivot, probably elbow him in the mouth, and probably elbow him in the mouth a couple of times, like I used to do Mutombo. Like I used to do Mutombo and Ronnie Divac and them. You know, them guys, nothing, you know, they be guarding Shaq. Nothing, you know, they in the game with Band-Aid on their nose, Band-Aid on their lip, because Shaq be done turned around with the elbow and bowled him in the mouth, bowled him in the eye. Y'all know back then, man. Y'all gotta remember, man. When Shaq was in his prime, man, Shaq was hell, man. Shaq was hell, man. They couldn't do nothing with Shaq, man. He was hell, man. Man, Shaq will most definitely. Now, like I said, John, I've been agreeing with you on most of the stuff you've been saying. But now that one right there, I got to disagree with you on that one. Shaq would destroy the Joker, man. Matter of fact, Matter of fact, Debo, you just took the words out of my mouth. I was just gonna say Orlando Magic, Dwight Howard in his prime, Dwight Howard would have gave the Joker problems in his prime because Dwight Howard was just too athletic at the time, man. He was just too athletic. He was 7 feet tall, jump out the gym, and he was strong, run the floor. Yeah, he most definitely would have gave the Joker problem, man. He most definitely. And y'all think about it, man. Nowadays in the NBA, big men like that, Dwight, Shaq, Elijah Wan, Tim Duncan, Lonzo Mourning, Pat Ewing, Chris Webber, all those guys like that. The Rain Man from the Seattle Supersonics. Man, those, that was the time of the big man. It's like it ain't no big man like that no more, man. And I agree with you, Debo, man. Everybody shooting jump shots, man. It's like as much as Steph Curry, I ain't gonna knock him, man. He amazing with the 3-pointers. Sometimes when you see him shoot the damn ball from damn near half court, you be like, damn, how he do that shit. But when you think about it, when all that 3-point shooting done got popular, man, I think it kind of messed up the NBA, y'all, because it went from when you used to watch Sports Center when it was basketball season, you knew when at the end of Sports Center when they show the top 10, you waiting on the top 10 because what it's probably gonna be 2 of them top 10 highlights that somebody gonna done got dunked on. Nowadays with the NBA, because everybody's shooting 3-pointers, shooting jump shots, you very seldomly see people get dunked on no more unless your boy from Memphis doing it. But every once in a while you might see Ant-Man do it. But besides that, people don't really be trying to dunk on people like that no more. You don't see a lot of dunking like that. It's like you get a fast break, back maybe about 10 years ago. You get somebody on a fast break, they trying to get down, they trying to yoke that thing, they trying to windmill, double pump 360, they trying to do something on the fast break. Now, somebody get the fast break, they pulling up at the 3-point range. You like, man, they pulling up. They get the fast break, they pulling up. I'm talking about they pulling up, ain't nobody under the basket, rebound, none of that. They pulling. So I think that part of the game. I think that part of the game kind of done hurt the NBA, and I also think it opened the door for the WNBA and college basketball, man, because the way that the NBA play now, y'all know women basketball, they play like that anyway. That's how they play. They shoot the 3-pointers. They doing the screens, pick and roll. They'll do the post up, everything with the men's game. That's what the women been doing. And now that the men don't dunk like that no more, as you see, the women's game is getting more popular because when you look at their game, it ain't no different than watching the men's game. They doing the same thing. The same thing. They shooting the 3-pointers. They doing the same thing. Let me see you say Ray Allen would love playing in this area. Oh man, Ray Allen, a young Ray Allen. Man, hey, think about it, Debo. Ray Allen, Big Dog, Glenn Robinson. Who else was a good shooter? Rod Smith. What's his name? Rod Smith played with the Hawks. Reggie Miller. Yeah. John Morant. Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, you're right. He is. And he don't do it all the time. It's like every once in a while, you'll see Durant just take off and dunk on somebody, catch him off guard. But most definitely, man. Yeah, Ray Allen, the young Ray Allen, when he first came in, he most definitely would dunk on you, boy. But Debo, I will say this: Vince Carter probably was the best in-game dunker. I'm talking about in-game. I ain't talking about dunk contest. I'm talking about in-game dunker. He probably was the best in-game dunker that I've seen probably ever, man. I mean, some of the dunks Vince Carter used to do in-game was shit better than the dunk contest, like right now, what he used to do in-game. Yeah, Kyle Korver. Yeah, Kyle Korver. JJ Redick. You know who coaching JJ Redick? Who else was a good jump shooter? Steve Kerr. All them guys, man. Yeah, like I said, let me see. I already said. I already said Reggie Miller. Excuse me, y'all. Robert Horry. Y'all know Robert Horry. He just sitting out there trying to shoot. Let me see who else, y'all. Y'all remember Sean Marion used to have that little ugly shot? Sean Marion had that ugly ass shot, but he used to be making them though, man. Yeah, yep. Paige Story Vakovich. Yeah, Paige used to, man. Yeah, man. Them guys right there. Sean Kemp. Yeah, Donald. Sean Kemp, aka the Rain Man. Yeah. I probably, you know what, man? Probably speaking of Sean Kemp, probably as far as like a big man, y'all, Sean Kemp and probably Dwight Howard probably might have been about the most athletic big man. Probably about the best athletic big man probably in the league. Of course, Shaq was different, but as far as just being athletic, jump out the gym, Sean Kemp and Dwight Howard, they might have been probably about the best two athletic big men like that. You know what I'm saying? Joe Johnson, yeah, Debo, Joe Johnson, great jump shooter. Okay, you say Sean Marion from the hometown. Okay. That's what's up, John. Sean Marion used to be he was a good solid player, man. He played good defense, run the floor. He just had an ugly ass jump shot, John, but he used to make it though. That shot was ugly as hell, but he used to make it though. He used to make it. He used to make that shot, man. Every time I used to see him shoot, I used to be like, damn, that's an ugly ass shot. But hey, right when you say it's an ugly ass shot, he knock it right in, scoop. It hit all net, scoop. Yeah, man. You say, don't forget Dre. Yeah, he can shoot too, man. Yeah, he did. He did underachieve, man. You know what, Debo? I feel like with Dwight Howard, I feel like when he got that back injury, he had, it's like he was never the same. Dwight Howard was never the same after that back injury. If y'all peep game, it was one point in time, I think that was a little bit before he left for Orlando. He had to have some type of back surgery, and after he had that back surgery, it pretty much was a wrap for him. He never was the same. He wasn't the same dominant Dwight Howard like he was in Orlando. Yeah, that back injury killed him, man. Hey, top man, that back ain't no joke, boy. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. That back ain't no joke. My neck and my back. No joke, baby. Yes, sir, John. I want 150,000, but what he say? I'll settle for less for $2. He said, man, it ain't even wet over there. He said, how about you give me $2 in a jawbreaker? $1 in some envelopes? I said, man, you got to stop smoking that crack, man. Oh, Ezel, that was a classic, y'all. Yeah, man. Wasn't it his back, top man? I thought it was his back. I could be wrong. But wasn't it his back? Wasn't it like a back injury with the Dwight? I thought it was. I could be wrong, y'all. If I'm wrong, y'all most definitely If I'm wrong about the back injury with the White Howard, y'all most definitely let me know. Cause like I say on my podcast, if I'm wrong, I ain't gonna never say. I ain't never the type of person. If I'm wrong, I'm not gonna say or admit it. So if I'm wrong about that, y'all most definitely let me know, man. But I thought it was his back, top man. But if it wasn't, most definitely correct me on that, brother. Cause right now I'm just talking with y'all, man, in the chat, man. Just talking, having fun with y'all. That's all. Let me see. You say Hill, Penny, McGrady, all lost Hill over career injury. Yeah, they did, man. They did, man. And I used to like T-Mac, man. T-Mac, Penny Hardaway. You know, Penny Hardaway used to have the little commercial with the little dummy. The little dummy used to have a commercial with the little what was that? Like a little doll, a little dummy he had. Yeah, but Grant Hill, everybody know what type of career Grant Hill could have had. But yeah, y'all right. Hill, Penny Hardaway, Tracy McGrady. You say top being on some Diddy. Oh man. Okay, Debo. Okay. It was the back surgery. Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure, man. I ain't know if I was wrong. Because right now I'm kind of just going off the top of my head. So yeah, that's why I was saying if I was wrong about that, y'all most definitely let me know. Because everything I'm talking to y'all about now is just off the top of my head, just remembering, just conversating with y'all, man. Yeah, Steve Francis. Stevie Francis. I used to like Stevie Francis, man. I used to like him, man, when he played. Steve Francis. Two of my favorite players, y'all, when I was coming up was of course, Kobe. Kobe was my favorite player because I'm a Laker fan. And I was a big Kevin Garnett fan. I used to love Kevin Garnett, Kobe, Chris Webber. I used to love Chris Webber game, man. He another one, John and Debo. Chris Webber is another one that kind of his career, didn't go as it probably would. He still had a good career, but it probably would have been longer, if he wouldn't have had the knee injury. That knee injury that he had, it pretty much, it slowed him down, man. But, man, I used to love Chris Webber, man. I used to like his game. Chris Webber had a nice game, man. Nice game. You say Brandon Roy. Yeah, Brandon Roy. He another one that was good that got hurt. Yeah, you right about that. He another one. What about your boy? There you go, top man. I was just about to say Derrick Rose. Now, y'all think about it. Derrick Rose won. Now, have anybody ever did that besides Derrick Rose? Didn't he win the MVP? Like when he was wasn't he about 21 when he won the MVP, y'all? I think he had to be about 21 when he won the MVP. I think he was about. If he was 22. Okay, appreciate that, Debo. I know it was somewhere around in there, 21, 22. I know it was somewhere in there. Yeah, but just think about it, y'all. If Derrick Rose would have never got hurt, man, ain't no telling what type of numbers he would have put up, man. Because Derrick Rose at that time, he basically was unstoppable, man. He was unstoppable, man. I mean, his first step, he had a quick first step. He was fast as hell. He get the fast break. You ain't catching him. He was like he was quick as hell, man. He was quick, super athletic. He was like unstoppable, man. That knee injury most definitely hurt him. And then when he hurt his knee again, that pretty much was a wrap, man. Yeah, like D-Wade. Yeah, D-Wade was quick like that. D-Wade had that first quick step like that too, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, D-Wade had that first quick step. He was nice, man. Yeah, Larry Johnson, yeah. Yeah, I used to like Larry Johnson too, man. Old grandmama. Larry Johnson, I remember he used to do the grandmama commercial. He do the grandmama with the little gold in his mouth. Yeah, old Larry Johnson. I used to like Larry Johnson too, man. He was nice. They had a nice little team over there, man. Larry Johnson, Lonzo Mourning. They had a nice little team over there. Spreewell, I like Spreewell too. Spreewell had a nice game. Spreewell, yeah. He just had to sit down for a minute over there trying to choke the hell out of the coach. Oh, they're trying to choke the hell out of the coach. Sprewell know better than that. You know, they're trying to choke the coach. You said, what's the best final player besides Jordan? Oh, man, I don't know, man. You might have to go with Kobe, man. Kobe, Duncan. Yeah, I like Duncan too, John. You might have to go with Kobe, Duncan. I'm trying to think who else. Kobe, Duncan. Hey, even though Chicago used to beat them, Karl Malone used to be hooping too, man. Karl Malone used to be hooping, even though they never was able to beat Chicago, but Karl Malone used to be hooping, man. Let me see. You see, you say top man. You said not gonna lie. I like Isaiah Thomas, even though he was undersized. Boston did him wrong. Injury played him too. Yeah, it did. Isaiah Thomas was nice, man. He was nice, man. You said probably Magic. Yeah. Well, Isaiah Thomas, he was nice, man. He was one of them first quick guards. Had the little you know, quick guards with the little crossover he had. Yeah, he did get 2 rings. With he got them 2 rings with Detroit. They went back to back. That's when they used to call them the bad boys. Yeah, man. Bad boys. Hey, John, that's when they used to whoop your ass. You come in that paint. That's when they used to whoop your ass. You come in that paint. You see how they did Jordan. Hey, after they whooped Jordan ass in the playoffs, y'all see what he did. Hey, Jordan went and got in that weight room. And y'all whooped my ass one time. You ain't gonna whoop my ass the second time. Hey, they whooped Jordan ass. Hey, Jordan sitting on that sideline, lip bleeding. Hey, lip bleeding, got an ice pack on his head and everything. But they would have beat the hell out of Jordan in that doggone playoff game. They wasn't doing nothing but hard fouls. Bill Laimbeer damn near clotheslining you. He damn near clotheslining you. You come in the paint, man. Man, hey, Debo. Man, I'm 47, man. I was a diehard Jordan fan. And I remember I used to go over there to my brother's house. I used to go to my little brother in them house, man, with my stepdaddy, man. And he would always be going with Karl Malone and the Utah Jazz. I used to always be telling him, you know, that's back when you used to be able to get your driving license when you were like 16 years old. My grandma would let me get the car. I would drive over there and watch the game with them. And he used to always be talking about, yeah, Karl Malone, the mailman, he gonna deliver today. I call him Pop. I say, Pop, the mail, everybody used to say, the mail don't deliver on Sunday. That's what they told Karl Malone. He missed them free throws. They told him, hey, the mail don't deliver on Sunday. He missed that free throw, baby. It do not deliver on Sunday. But yeah, Karl Malone, he most definitely he used to be hooping in the finals too, man. Yeah, Stockton. Hey, KB, it didn't matter if everybody in the arena knew they were gonna run that damn pick and roll. Everybody knew they were gonna run that pick and roll. You couldn't stop that shit for nothing. What up with you, Nick?
Shit, on my break, going to the whip. Seen you was talking some hoops now. What you chopping it up about now?
Oh, we just talking about everything, man. I'm just talking. We just talking back and forth about basketball, man. Different players. We were talking about jump shooters, and then we started talking about big men, and now we're talking about players that were good, but they injuries ended their career early. Or they got injured.
There's a whole top 5 list of that.
Yeah, and then now we're talking about players like players that balled out in the finals. Yeah, Stockton was a problem, man. He was so good with that doggone pick and roll, man. It was ridiculous. That pick and roll was unstoppable with Stockton and Karl Malone, man. It was unstoppable.
That's a good question, Big Tight. Who do you think benefited more from having who? Stockton or Malone?
Man, that's a good question, man. That's a good question because I feel like you can't have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you can't have one without the other because they always was together. And you know that pick and roll with the bread and butter.
Pick
And
your
no matter,
poison. It's just pick your poison at
pick your
that point.
poison, because Stockton gonna make you pay because Stockton could drive to the basket. He could shoot the jump shot. He was a great passer. Karl Malone was a great jump shooter, mid-range shooter. He had a good post-up game. He could dribble good enough where he could get to the basket if he needed to. He used to run the floor. He used to run the floor on fast breaks. Karl Malone was a beast back then. You know, like I say, it ain't no more big man like that like back then, man.
Yeah, different game.
Yeah, it's totally different now.
Karl Malone was a monster, though. Golly, he was a
Yeah,
monster.
he was a beast, man. He was a beast. But every time they played, man, I used to always be going for Jordan. Every time they played, every time I always went with Chicago. Then when Jordan retired, I started being a Kobe fan. And that's actually how I ended up being a Laker fan because I was a Kobe fan. And I ended up being a Laker fan. That's how I ended up
That's
being
my GOAT right there. That's my GOAT.
Yeah, Kobe. Yeah.
Kobe, my GOAT.
I still say to this day, man, they robbed him that year. That year when he had the 81 points, they robbed him and gave
You know what
the
they
MVP
robbed him of,
to,
Big Tight? They robbed him of Chris Paul. I got a theory on this. Hear me out on this. David Stern did everything to protect Michael Jordan for being the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam Silver is doing everything to make LeBron James the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm trying to say there, type shit?
Yeah.
Like LeBron got to play. I don't know. I saw a graphic. It was LeBron's all NBA teammates, right?
Mm-hmm.
Luka, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Anthony Davis,
Mm-hmm.
and Kyrie Irving. That's a crazy starting five of teammates. And they didn't, and David Stern ain't let Kobe get Chris Paul. Could you imagine if Kobe got Chris Paul back? What was that? 2011, 2012?
Yeah, what they did vetoed
They
that
vetoed
trade.
that shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Because
My
I
theory
was
on
ready,
that is
man.
David Stern didn't want Kobe to pass Jordan in rings, bro.
Hey,
I'm gonna die with that.
I just knew that trade was gonna happen. I was waiting. I was like, Chris Paul come to the Lakers. It's a wrap. Because Chris
For
Paul,
real.
he was in their prime, man. It was a wrap, man.
And Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and Dwight Howard, man. It was a wrap, man. It was a done deal.
Michael Jordan's the greatest, but Kobe's the best. I think there's a difference between being the best and being the greatest.
Yeah.
Kobe is a more skilled version of Michael Jordan. I'm a die on that hill, bro. I'll die saying Kobe Bryant's the most skilled basketball player ever, and I'm a rock with that, bro. I mean, he's a better ball handler than Michael Jordan. He's a better shooter than Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
He has a more potent offensive game than Michael Jordan. The only thing that he doesn't have is the athleticism, which isn't technically a skill. Athleticism is more God-given. You know what I mean? When you have a 48-inch vertical, you can't go from a 34-inch vertical to a 48-inch vertical no matter how hard you work. Just like you can't go from a 4.8 40 to a 4.4 40. That's speed and jumping ability is God-given. That's not something you could work on it a little bit. You know what I mean? You can increase your vert by maybe 2-3 inches.
You can get it down. Yeah, like with your speed, like you said, if you run a 4.8, you probably could get it down. You probably could get it down to maybe like a 4.6.
Yeah.
But you ain't going from a 4.8 to a 4.5, 4.4. You ain't doing that. You might be able to get it down to a 4.6. That's probably about the lowest you probably get it.
You know what I mean? But that's something that's God-given. You know what I mean? Like, if you put Kobe's skill in LeBron's body, if you just do a vice versa, Big Tight. Take Kobe's skill, put it in LeBron's athletic body, and then take LeBron's skill and put it in Kobe's body. If you take LeBron's skill and put it in a 6'6", 205 shooting guard, you have an average player, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got Martell Webster or Travis Outlaw. Whereas if you took the opposite, you put Kobe skill in LeBron's body, you have 40 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists every night. You have the greatest basketball player ever, no doubt about it. That's the way. I mean, that's the way I like to break it down. You know what I mean? LeBron's a great player, but I think he's vastly overrated skill wise. Like he's not a great ball handler. He became a great shooter now, but it took him. Listen, I'm a
Nick, can I
basketball
say,
fan, and anyone could debate me on this.
Nick,
LeBron James, for the first 10 years of his career, he couldn't go to his right and hit a pull-up jump shot. He only went to his left when he wanted to take a jump shot. If he was going right, everyone knew he was going straight to the rack. And if he was going left, he was going to take a jump shot. He couldn't go right and hit a jump shot till about his second year in Miami.
Mm.
That's his,
you know
10th year in the league?
What's up, fellas? What's up,
trucker,
fellas?
man?
What
Let
up?
me get this off. Quit with that MJ slander. Stop it. Stop
No,
it
ain't
right
no slander. Ain't no slander. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Trucker, I was just about to say.
Let me say this.
Oh, go ahead, Trucker. Go ahead.
Okay, so listen. This is what Michael Jordan had that none of them other players really have. He will outwork you. And give me the person that'll outwork you than having all the skill in the world. That's the difference. Mm-hmm. And that's why he got so many chips. That's bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
But will he outwork everyone? Because Tim Grover, which this is documented. Tim Grover, who was Michael Jordan's trainer and Kobe Bryant's trainer, he said Kobe worked harder than Jordan. That's documented. It's quoted. Michael Jordan's trainer and Kobe trainer. He said Mike knew when to stop. He said, quote, Kobe did not know when to stop.
Let me tell you, he patterned his game after the Mike. He's the original OG.
Of course.
Let's stop it, man. You know.
Didn't Daniel's son pass Mr. Miyagi?
Listen, man.
You going to the karate.
Listen, Mike is the OG. Okay, Kobe is great.
Hey,
he's a GOAT.
That's what I say. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Kobe. Kobe, my favorite player. Before Kobe, it was Michael Jordan. But when I look at both of them, I put Kobe. He just a little bit up on the. He ain't better than Michael Jordan. I put him just a little bit. Like they right there neck and neck. But like if you running a track
wrong
meet,
with that, bro.
Yeah, if you running a track meet, you know how they be neck and neck, but they stick their head out. And they just do beat you with their head out. That's how Michael Jordan got Kobe. They right there neck and neck, but Kobe, Jordan leaned forward and go and win that race. But I still got Jordan up there, man. Cause Jordan, man, some people just don't know how Jordan was when he first came in the league, man. Jordan, the young Jordan, before he got the players around him, hey, Jordan was a motherfucker, man. Jordan was a beast trucker, man.
That's what he was, man. Look at the teams he had to play. And yes, I'm going to bring it up. Detroit, Indiana, New York. You know, he had to put on weight, change his whole game to deal with those teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Detroit, the bad boys, they beat the hell out of Michael Jordan.
Hell yeah, they beat him the fuck up.
Hey, he was sitting on the sideline, lip bleed. He had a pack of ice on his head and everything. Hey, he beat the hell out of him. Hey, boy, Ben Lambert clothesline people coming in.
And guess what? And after all that, he ain't even think about going to Detroit. He said, "Fuck him. I'm gonna get better and I'm gonna beat him." He ain't do no soft shit like LeBron.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
Good point, Nick.
You ain't supposed to. And like what LeBron did, especially KD, you go join the team that beat you. You don't do
Bunch
that.
of pansies, bunch of softies, if you ask me, bro.
You don't do that. You don't go play with the team that beat you. If anything,
that's like. Do you know what that? You know how I look at it? I'm gonna break it down like this. I'm gonna say how my OG said it to me. He said, "Yo, that's like you in your hood and you the OG and you the plug for everyone, and then you let someone else come into your hood and take over your hood." You feel me? Like that's my analogy on that type shit. That's how he told me. And when I thought about it, I'm like, that's some soft sucker shit. You feel me? You the man, like LeBron was the man in Cleveland. You went to Miami to another man's grounds that he grew. Dwayne Wade grew Miami. They were an expansion franchise, and he built them up. And you go over there, and yeah, you might have been the better player, but everyone who knows basketball knows Dwayne Wade built Miami. Dade County is Wade County. You feel me? They call Dade County
Absolutely.
Wade County. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So you feel me? It's like that's such a
Yeah,
soft
yeah.
move, bro.
Yeah, Bron needed Wade more than Wade needed Bron. That because
That's
he
because
went to
D Wade
Miami.
already had a ring, and he proved
Right.
it on the biggest stage type shit.
Right.
You're right,
Crazy,
buddy.
bro. These a bunch of softies, bro.
Yeah, I just can't put nobody over Jordan, man. And I might be being
Listen, at the end,
biased.
if push came to shove, bro, I'm gonna still have Jordan 1, Kobe's 2, and you know the rest is a debate.
Even though I said, Kobe was one of my favorite players too. Like I say, when I was younger, let me see, Boss Man Debo. Hold on, let me get you up here, man.
Let me ask all y'all a question. Do you think it's possible to someone to be better than someone but not greater, and vice versa?
Yeah, we just said it. Just said it.
Because here's another analogy. I'm gonna keep it football. Tom Brady's greater than Peyton Manning, but Peyton Manning was better than Tom Brady.
Hold on 1 second, Nick. What's your name? Boss Man Debo. For some reason, you muted. Let me see. Say something now. Let me see if I can hear you. You sound real low.
Yeah, he sound low. I can't even hear him over here.
Hear me?
Okay, say something again.
There you go.
All right, yeah. Kobe, Jordan was better and greater than Kobe, bro. Jordan,
Yeah, that's what I say. I gotta go. I gotta go with Jordan all day.
He was more efficient. Shot less threes, scored more points.
Right.
In a shorter amount of time. So I feel like Kobe is not better than Jordan. But like I had a conversation with my brother now. I'm gonna have to kill some of this LeBron slander that a lot of people doing because people forget history. When LeBron went to Miami, people don't understand. A lot of these star players that people are talking about don't put context. Dwayne Wade was hurt half of that run in the finals when LeBron played them finals, since he had knee issues. When LeBron went to Miami, Dwayne Wade was coming out of his prime. His last good year was probably 2010. And after that, he was ass after that, bro.
Yeah.
Chris Bosh had 0-point games in some of them finals. When
Yeah,
LeBron
he
went
did.
back to Cleveland, Kyrie Irving was hurt for a final, was hurt multiple finals games. Kevin Love was hurt multiple finals games. So even though he had some of these players that he played with, they didn't even produce when he needed them.
I agree with you on that.
These are facts.
But I remember.
And he scored more. And this is another thing. See, I'm thinking about years. I look at when it comes to the NBA, you got to look at the years. When Kobe and LeBron was in the absolute primes, LeBron scored and he scored, rebound, and passed more than Kobe. These are facts. If you want to look about numbers. Now, my thing about Kobe is, I had a conversation with my brother, and he kind of overlooked Kobe. And I'm like, what people don't remember is that Kobe always took the biggest defensive assignment every game. But he also was the main scoring player on the Lakers. So without Kobe, bro, Kobe, one of the championships that Shaq had, Kobe averaged 28 points a game in one of those finals.
He did.
These are facts.
Yeah,
These are facts. So a lot of people have short-term memory when it comes to some of these years that Kobe played, bro. People are undermining his legacy. I feel like he's definitely a top 6 player, bro. Top 6.
I agree with you on that.
Here's me as an avid Kobe fan. I have to, because like you just said, context, and there may be some young viewers who might not understand. Like Kobe gets all this slander. Did people realize in 2010, Kobe beat every team he played in the playoffs had 50 wins, and he beat all of them without a top 75 teammate. No one's ever done that. Mind you, he also had a broken finger in his shooting hand Which if we all know hoops, if you break your index finger, bro, he had to change how he shot the ball in totality. How the ball rotated off his hand. Like, do people understand how difficult it is to do that and then win a championship on top of it?
But see, but
While
that's the
beating
thing.
4 fringe Hall of
But
Famers in Rondo, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and KG. Like, bro, how
that's why
can
my respect for
anyone hate on
Kobe.
this man?
That's my respect for Kobe has gone up exponentially because I'm seeing how these new stars are.
Bunch of
They
softies, bro.
bro, these dudes, the hamstring, they out for 2-3 months.
Right.
Zion pull a hamstring, he out for 2-3 months. Brandon Ingram, he rolling ankle, he's out for 2-3 months. Kobe played with a broke pinky finger his whole entire career.
Broken index finger, his index finger in his shooting
Index
hand.
finger.
Yep.
Yeah. You know,
Insane.
and hamstrings, Achilles. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
problem with Kobe at the end of his career, they overplayed him. His usage was too high for his age.
Yeah, it
He's a high
was.
usage player. So
Right.
eventually his body started breaking down. I believe if they let Kobe have some type of, bring his minutes down from 37 to about 32, his career would have lasted
Would have
longer,
lasted a
bro.
little longer.
But they
Facts.
didn't.
I think
The
so
His
too,
problem.
bro.
pride, his ego, his pride was
His
what destroyed him.
contract was too
Yeah.
big. His
Hmm.
contract was too big. He was making 33 million a year, so they didn't have enough money to even get any free agents, bro. The only
Right.
way they could really do anything was by trade. So like
Hmm.
Paul Gasol, Chris Paul, situations like that, the Lakers would have got, they would have did something with that. But them bad years that Kobe had, bro, they were overusing him.
Hmm.
But that's what I feel like. He's a top 6 player now. People gonna fuss about him being top 5. They're gonna fuss about that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's like, damn, bro. I mean,
That's
in
on
some of the
Kobe too. It ain't just on the organization. That was on Kobe too.
oh
Come on,
nah, for
let's
sure.
be real.
Nah. Kobe wasn't gonna take a cut. Kobe was
Yeah.
about his money,
Yeah.
bro. He was about his
Yeah.
money,
He
bro.
wasn't gonna take no cut. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hell nah. He was gonna get traded. I remember when they was talking about his money and the Lakers wanted him to take a pay cut. Man, the Lakers was dysfunctional for some years, bro.
Hmm.
Um, like 05, 06, 07.
Hmm.
Well, 07 they started getting good when they had Paul Gasol come over there. But I remember they had an interview and Kobe wanted to get traded to Chicago, bro. I
I
remember
remember
these
that.
days.
Yeah, I remember that.
He should have been a Charlotte Hornet. That's where he should have got damn big. That's it. He the
He
goddamn
could
light. Ain't
have,
that
but
right, Tight? He should have been a Hornet, goddamn it.
man, he wouldn't have. The only thing is he wouldn't have had the support and he wouldn't have been playing with those players. He would have been like Larry Johnson and these players that have all the skill, but they're gonna be used too much and they don't have the proper team. They don't have the talent around them.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if he would have left the Lakers, though, it would have tainted his legacy because he would have got put in the same category as LeBron, bouncing from team to team, trying to
Yeah,
win.
bouncing around.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes his legacy so great. You know what I mean? It's so comparable to Jordan, just on the
Hmm.
simple fact that he did it with the same team, bunch of role
Yeah.
players, not too many superstars. You know what I mean? He still made it happen. He just
Hmm.
one short.
those years gone. Those type of times are over, bro. It's
Oh
all
yeah, for
about
sure.
it's all about rings and money. And
Right.
these players don't take no cuts. That shit is old, bro.
I
Like
mean,
That's
Melo
why, and
showed you
that's
that.
why, that's why Tom Brady's the GOAT, bro.
that's what I was
Because
just about to
why?
say, man.
He was never the highest paid quarterback when all of us knew he was supposed to be the highest paid
Shit,
quarterback, and and they always
George was
had
the
the money
highest
to get
paid.
other players.
hmm
You know what I
George
mean? That's
wasn't
why
the
they got
highest paid.
players.
Jordan wasn't the highest paid player till I think his ninth or 10th year, bro.
97, 98 type shit. That's when
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
that's when the salary caps went crazy. Jordan wasn't making no money in the league, bro. The league wasn't
Right.
even making money like
Yeah,
that.
he was making
Shit,
all his money off of
Scotty got pimped too though.
yeah, he did. Scotty got pimped big time. He
Scotty
got
got
Yeah.
that,
paid the worst.
What?
he got
That's a good.
he got
I'm
that
glad y'all.
special. Oh, go ahead,
Yeah,
Jordan.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead,
Go
Ty.
ahead.
I was about to say, why don't people bring up Scotty, man? Like as one of the all-time best forwards. You know what I'm
Jordan
saying?
Shadow. He's in Jordan's shadow. You're a
I
Jordan
don't even.
teammate.
I wouldn't say
Come
he's
on,
a shadow
don't come
because
on, man. Scotty
but
was that dude,
When
man.
Jordan
Nah,
made
listen.
that extra
I'm
push,
not disputing that. Scotty nice, bro. We ain't gonna take that from him. Because
He
without
no,
Scotty,
nice, he
Mike ain't
nice,
get
but he
shit.
Jordan
kind
wasn't
of
winning no championships without
yeah.
Scottie
I,
Pippen, bro.
Exactly. Without Scotty, ain't shit. He
Without
might not
Scotty,
even
ain't
be
no
one.
6 rings. Nah.
Straight up. But the thing
Yeah.
about it, you still in Jordan's shadow though. Because at the end of the day, he's the face of the team. He's the face of the franchise.
That's why Kyrie left LeBron.
The perfect example.
That's why Kyrie left LeBron. He didn't want to be. I remember when they interviewed Kyrie, bro, and they said, "Well, why did you stay with Cleveland? And y'all had 4 finals appearances and stuff like that." He said, "What you want me to be? I guess I'm gonna go to the Lakers and be LeBron bag boy now, huh?"
hmm So Nick, I heard you grunting over there. So when he went to Portland, you don't think didn't they make it to the playoffs when
they
he
got
went
to
to
the
the Portland?
they got to the conference. They had a squad, bro. That Portland team was nice, bro.
Which
They had
one? Which one?
Hell yeah.
they
Scotty?
had Arvidas Sabonis. They had
They
Rasheed
talking about
Wallace,
that.
a
They
young
talking about
Rasheed
that.
Wallace. They had Jermaine O'Neal. They had
Mm-hmm.
Bonzi Wells. They had Damon Stoudemire, Detlef
Mm-hmm.
Shrimp, Steve Smith. That
Mm-hmm.
team was stacked,
Yeah,
bro.
they had a
That
squad,
team
That
was
man.
that
nasty,
still was
bro.
not messing with the Lakers though, bro.
Yeah, they
No,
hey,
You got to
but
think
if you
hey,
really think
Houston
about it,
even.
Game 7, 2000 playoffs, the Lakers are down 15 going into the fourth quarter. Shaquille O'Neal only scored 2 points in the second half of that game. If they lose that game, bro, the Lakers, people tend to don't really realize, bro, if the Lakers don't win that Game 7 at home, they probably blow up the team. Cause if you look at history, and this is my and this could be a segue into another topic where I think Kobe's the real Batman and Shaq is the Robin. But
Oh hell
When
no.
Shaq got to the Lakers in '96, he had Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Eldon Campbell. He had a squad over there, and he couldn't win shit. '96, they got swept by the Jazz. '97, they got gentlemen swept by the Mavs, and then '98, they got swept by the Spurs. When Kobe became Kobe and Kobe elevated and got to that level, mind you, up to that point, you could look it up. Shaquille O'Neal in the playoffs was 32 and 34.
Mm.
Mind you, before Kobe became Kobe. The second Kobe became Kobe, 3 straight championships. And we can't deny Penny Hardaway wasn't nice and Nick
Oh
Anderson
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Horace Grant and you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? He was 32 and 34. He was under 500 from the year he got drafted to 99. Shaq was
I,
under 500 in the playoffs.
I'm
It's
not
a
gonna lie.
fact. You can look it
That
up.
era, that era right there, bro. It was nothing but killers, dog.
oh
Nothing but
yeah,
killers.
oh yeah,
Nothing but
bunch of
you
ballers,
had to
man.
really earn your work up in
Yeah.
them years. It wasn't no
Mm-hmm.
championships given. These teams
Mm-hmm.
were built and assimilated from the ground up, and you
Yeah.
had to earn your shit, bro. Because if not, you're
Right.
gonna just be another team just watching somebody host the
But
trophy,
like you
bro.
said, Ty, there
Yeah.
was a lot of big men. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of big man. Everybody had big man, man.
Oh
Think about
man,
even with the
bro.
Pacers. Even with the Pacers, man. The Pacers was a tough team. Pacers, the Knicks,
Mm-hmm.
man. Everybody had good team, man.
Killers,
Everybody
killers,
I
had
ain't
a
gonna
and they
lie.
played defense.
I think the big man died after Indiana when they had Roy Hibbert and all them boys, and after that
Mm.
it was pretty much over with. After that,
I'm
then
trying
it
to
went
think when
to
it died.
shooting from half court and all that crazy shit.
I think when Miami, bro, around the Miami years, when when they played positionless basketball, they'll be
Yeah,
in a
and that was
small
around the
ball
same
lineup.
time. Yeah, that was
Yes.
around the same time we was playing. We had that battle with Chicago and Indiana, Roy Hibbert, Danny
Hmm.
Granger, and all them boys. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, after that, you pretty much seen once we got Chris Bosh. I think Chris Bosh kind of turned the leaf for that to show you that listen, you don't need a 7-footer down here, 300
Right.
pounds. You don't need that. But
Hmm.
now you're starting to see like big men do make a difference, especially ones that can shoot, like Joker.
For sure. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I was saying in the comments, bro. I feel like the White Howard is probably one of the most underachieving players because dude had the ability to go 30 points a game. He just
Mm.
he didn't put no offensive, he didn't develop his offensive game, bro.
yeah. He didn't. Yeah, he most. I agree with you on that. I think
I
he
think
had.
I
I
think
think
he was still a kid though. He still had a youngster's mentality. It
He
wasn't until
did.
he
He
got
did.
older. You know what I mean? It
If
wasn't
he
I
until
had
he
some
mean,
got
dog
older.
in him, oh my
I
God,
looked at his
bro.
game
What?
as robotic, though. I don't think he was fluent with his game. I would think he was
Right,
kind of robotic with his game. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying?
right.
Yeah,
He didn't have, but
it was like he was too strong or something.
Right.
He was.
He didn't know how to
I
use his body, honestly.
His shot wasn't bad. Like he missed a whole bunch of free throws, but his release and his shot it wasn't that bad. He didn't have bad technique. I just feel like he was just so used to using his God gifted abilities and getting away with it like that.
Yeah.
Man, I was thinking so with the Luka situation, dog. I don't know how that's gonna work. I feel like this
Man,
is a future move. I
I've been
feel like
saying
it's
the
a future
same
move.
thing. They the
It's a
same. They
future
the
move.
same player.
I feel like it's a future move. That's the only way this works because if you want LeBron only gonna be around for another year or two. That's it. I think they got tired of seeing Anthony Davis and LeBron keep getting bounced out the playoffs, and they just knew that it was gonna be a waste of time. So why not grab Luka? That's your next 10-year player, and you can build around him for the future.
I
Right.
think 80. I think AD's health was a part of the concern too, though. Honestly, because this motherfucker played 2 and 3 games and be out for a month. So I mean, it's no better ability than availability. You know what I mean? So you can say you got all the accolades. I can play. I can do this, but you ain't on that court. It don't make a difference.
I don't remember the last time AD didn't dominated, and like I haven't heard Anthony Davis in so long, dog. It's just like it got to a point where he's just another player on the Lakers, bro. Yeah, you're a star. Yeah,
Straight up.
you 20 and 12 or 20 and 13. But what's different from all the other years that you've had in your career? It's like he's just been at this point. He gonna be like a journeyman, dog. He gonna be in Dallas for a couple years. I don't even think he's gonna stay there that long.
I think it's a
Get
level.
all the
I
big
think it's. I think
checks.
it's a level of complacency and getting so used to having the
Right.
league's arguably one of the greatest players. You know what I'm saying, on your team. It
That's a
gets kind
fact.
of easy to sit down because they did the same shit to LeBron in Miami. They sat there and watched him a lot of them games. You know what I mean? They didn't play their position. Just like when we had the
That's
San
a fact.
Antonio finals, that got us killed. You know what I mean? Because you sitting here, you want him to be the savior. He can't be the savior every game, bro. Y'all got to play opposition too.
Their biggest mistake was trying to make LeBron a point guard. Yeah, LeBron has point guard abilities, but he's not a point guard. You need to use him in other positions than that. And
Right.
the Spurs just burnt them boys, bro. Blew them boys out
Definitely.
their boots.
Definitely.
Well, shoot, man. I'm about to get out of here, y'all, because I done been on here since about 8 o'clock this morning. I got a couple things I got to do. I'm gonna definitely appreciate all y'all coming in,
Peace,
kicking
y'all.
it, man.
Sure.
Yeah, I appreciate. Hey, top man, you got a channel or anything? If you do, you can shout out the channel. If you do.
No, I ain't got no channel, bro. I just be enjoying the content, bro. I just love sports. You feel me?
Yeah. Me too, man. I just love talk about sports. I like to interact with y'all in the chat, man. So I'm gonna definitely appreciate you coming on, man.
For sure, no problem.
Yes, sir. Anybody in the chat, man, if you're new to the channel, you like the content, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Most definitely double tap the screen for the likes. Appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with me, man. We've been in here for a minute. We talked a little bit about everything. We talked about the NFL, talked about basketball. So, like I say, my channel.
Eagles win, bro. I hope the Eagles win. I'm tired of seeing Pat Mahomes winning, bro.
Hey, me too. Hey, first time they played, Pat, he did the little thing he always do, drive down, and they beat him by 3 points. But I'm hoping that Saquon Barkley be the difference this time, and they be able to beat him this time.
It's gonna be Saquon or Hurts, bro. You see, Pat Mahomes is one of them QBs you have to put him on his ass, bro. Like Peyton Manning, you have to rattle him, dog. If he comfortable, that boy gonna be biting you all game, bro.
Yeah, right.
Peace. Hey, good show, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Hey, I'll probably be back on. I might not come on tomorrow. I'm most definitely gonna be back on Thursday. But y'all keep your notification bell on, man. And if any big trades come up, I'm most definitely gonna come back on. But y'all be safe out there, man. Y'all enjoy your day. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all get those likes up, and I appreciate everybody coming through, man. All y'all came through, kick it with me. Y'all came up on the stage. I appreciate y'all. Break Forever, John, all y'all, man. Been keeping the chat live with your conversation, man. Y'all been putting in good messages in the chat. KB, Interstate, Low. Let me see who else in here. Roadmaster, Jamie, Austin Davis, all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all coming through, man. And I'm about to get ready to get out of here, man. And hopefully I'll see y'all next time I come on, man. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all be safe out there. And I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.